7 o'clock this 19th day of the 11th month of 2025. Up and at 'em. That's right. Congratulations, bravo, and well done. You've made it halfway through the week. It's Wednesday. That means tomorrow, Thursday, and then we're right back to the weekend. Good for you. See, I knew you could do it. Just hold on. You can make it happen. We believe in you. I'm Jeffrey Griffin. That dashing young man right there is Christian Snyder. Thanks for being here. Well, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We've got more Thanksgiving recipes, your Wordle clue. We're going to open up the history book with Rewind from CBS, a midweek magical musical moment. This may be my favorite magical musical moment of the Thanksgiving season. And until we were researching for the big show and putting everything together, I didn't know this song existed. So this is brand new for me, and I think it'll leave you smiling just a little bit. That's all in hour number one. Then after the 8 o'clock break, we'll get online with Chase Vaden. We'll go on the road again. Susie will be here with This Week in Carolina History. And get ready for a little NFL action tomorrow night on WSJS with the Thursday Night Showdown NFL preview. Pat Freeman will be here to tell you what to expect when the Buffalo travels to Houston. Then in the 9 o'clock hour, off the beaten path with Ty Collins we go. Dave Pulaski will be here with the round 3 preview of the WSJS High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Jerry Hunt Supercenter in Lexington and Salisbury, the king of pre-owned cars with over 1,200 in stock. Then one more story of gratitude. So a lot coming your way. Some of you want to talk about, you would like to be in the conversation. We'd love to have you. The number to call, 336-777-1600. And so often, as I'm sure you're aware, in the world, right? We're not pointing fingers. We're not passing judgment on anybody, but it can be easily, the conversation can turn to a negative overtone, right? It could just, well, this didn't work and that's not right and we're right and they're wrong and rah, 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 rah. Well, okay. And then, of course, we take out a lot of our angst and frustration and disappointment on celebrities, don't we? We say, well, it's their fault. Well, stop it. All right. Let's talk about something good and worthwhile. How about celebrities that everybody loves? Or at the very least, celebrities that nobody hates. How about that? Maybe you don't love them, but you don't hear these people getting in trouble, right? They're going, living life, doing what they do, and bringing a little bit of joy to everybody. So we've got a list of 20 here. Let's see if you agree or disagree. Now, most of these I know. I think most of these we're in universal agreement, right? And you know what surprised me, Christian, most about this list is that Dolly Parton's not on it.
That is surprising.
Because doesn't everybody love Dolly? I mean, I think so.
Of course they do.
I think so. So anyway, Dolly's not on the list. That's one of the few lists she has not made this year. Did you hear about Dolly's new idea? And of course, she's taking some time off to recover for some health things, but she's not quit thinking, right? She's just gearing up for another round. Her next adventure, she's looking into creating a whole chain of Dolly Parton truck stops for truck drivers around the country. How about that?
I don't see why, but sure, go for it.
Great music. You know they'll have good food. I'm sure. I mean, so all right.
Okay, that makes sense.
This would be good stuff. So there you go. All right. But there you go. Dolly did not make this list, but here we go. Number 20, right off the bat, I don't know. Hoser. I know he's or she or they are they're musicians.
I was about to say, are they singers?
Musicians, yes.
Yes.
But a band, I don't know if it's guy, I don't know if it's girl, I don't know. My children would know. I'm supposed to know, but good for them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good for them. Number 19, Macaulay Culkin.
He has grown and matured, and he's doing really well.
He's
I'm very happy
for him. He's a fine adult, don't you think?
Yep, absolutely.
I like it too. Mark Ruffalo. Oh, that's Hulk smash, right?
The latest rendition, yes.
Yeah, I like him. Lenny Kravitz. You don't hear about Lenny Kravitz getting in trouble.
Yep.
Steve Irwin.
Okay, yeah.
The crocodile hunter.
Yeah, he can't really make much news anymore.
Well, not now, but in hindsight, you don't hear anybody say anything, and the people still watch his shows. His children are up, carrying on the legacy, doing the good work, right?
Yeah.
Steve Irwin. I like Pedro Pascal. I don't know who that is.
He's in all the Disney stuff now.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
M-I-C-K-U. All right. Mark Hamill. Oh, Luke Skywalker.
Oh, yes.
All right. Yeah, you're right. I don't hear. Oh, here's another one. I really do like this guy, Noah Wiley.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Actor. He was on ER. He's done a ton of stuff since.
Okay.
But really, yeah, and that's right. You don't hear anything about him out acting a fool, as we used to say, right? Bon Jovi.
Just doing Bon Jovi things.
And he and his wife do a lot of charity work, which does not get media play. They just go out and make it happen. Go help feed people, that sort of thing. Just trying to make life easier for others. It's good stuff. Tom Hanks.
Everyone's favorite dad.
Nobody argues that.
Right.
Let me throw this Tom Hanks story in. I did see on, I don't know, whatever platform I was on the other day, he and his wife, who's celebrity in her own right? She's not merely Mrs. Tom Hanks. She's got her own career, okay? They're walking through a parking deck, going to somewhere, and the paparazzi are in hot pursuit, right? One of the paparazzi gets too close and shoves his wife in the back.
Rude. No, you don't do that.
Tom did not take to it too hot.
Good for him.
And that's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. It was a very Tom Hanks-like moment. And of course the cameras were rolling, but I don't think the man has anything to apologize for. And he pointed and called out, "Don't push my wife." I thought, good for you. That's right. And then I think even the paparazzi at that point went, we should back off.
Yeah.
So good for Tom Hanks. Way to go, brother. Willie Nelson, number 10. Sure, you don't hear
good
him.
Guy. He's just playing his music, still rocking.
It's all right. Dick Van Dyke. Yeah.
He's 100 now.
Right. And winning Emmys.
Yeah.
The oldest Emmy winner in history. Still just cranking it out and funny and all right. Brendan Fraser, who's of course in the last few years had a rebound in Hollywood.
Yep.
Great for him. Bob Ross. You don't hear people telling stories about him being difficult to work with.
Right.
Happy trees and all. Number 6, Harrison Ford.
He's a tough guy, but he's doing well.
He's a tough guy. But again, he doesn't go out and pick fights and condemn other people and all that.
Of course not.
Doing what he's doing. Now, this is funny. When they did the last Indiana Jones movie, okay, and there was a scene where he was supposed to be, I don't know, either dismounting from a horse or climbing onto a horse. I don't recall which it was. And they filmed it a couple times. They filmed the take. And then they were concerned about the look. And they tell Harrison, we want to have a stunt double come in. And either it was get off the horse and he said, why? Because mostly he does his own stunts, even at this age.
Right.
And he said, why? They said, well, Harrison, I'm not trying to be mean, but you look older getting on or off the horse. And he goes, that's right. I am. I'm whatever age. It should not look like a 20-year-old jumping off the horse. I think I should struggle getting off the horse because that's the age I am. That's the age of the character. And they went, oh, yeah, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. And so they did not reshoot the scene. They just left it in there.
Good.
For that. Here, this is genuine, right? This is a real man. And
he has earned it. Yeah,
he's absolutely earned it. Viola Davis.
Good lady.
Oh, yeah. Angela Bassett. Wow, 2 powerhouse actresses back to back. Good gracious. It keeps going. Diane Keaton at number 3. You don't hear about her getting in trouble at all.
Just doing her thing.
Just doing her thing. Paul Rudd at number 2.
Yeah, he's done a lot of movies lately, and so he's just living life.
Right. Doing good for him. And number 1, I think it's a unanimous selection. If it's not Dolly Parton, would you like to venture a guess? The number 1 celebrity that nobody hates.
Oh, gosh. The only one that I can think of was Mr. Rogers, and that's probably not on the list.
All right. Well, some other surprises that did not make our list of top 20 included Betty White.
Oh, she was great.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Great guy.
Right. People like to pick on him, but you don't ever hear about him doing anything questionable or poor judgment, right? And my pick, Julie Andrews.
Oh, yeah.
I love Julie Andrews. Everybody knows. All
She's almost as close to perfection as you can get.
It is like a real life queen, isn't it? That's just Julie Andrews. When I was watching some show and they introduced her and the audience stood up when she walked out. And my children, why would people stand up for her? I went, that's Julie Andrews.
What respect?
That's Julie.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
Right. You stand up. That's right. It's like the Queen walked in. That is Julie Andrews. You stand and applaud. Number one on the list, Christian Slater, you were exactly right. It is Mr. Rogers.
Wow, that's
Look
awesome.
At you. How about
Fantastic.
that? So great list there. You want something good to think about? Talk about those people and their careers and legacies and what they've done to bring joy and happiness into the universe. It is 16 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's begin, shall we? As we always do, honoring the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by Biscuit King. They got 3 locations in Lexington, 1 in High Point, and yum, yum, everything's made from scratch. Biscuit King, home of the good enormous biscuit. Star Spangled Banner performed this morning by Itzhak Perlman.
Friday night, the Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week can be heard exclusively at WSJS.com.
Picked off by West Forsyth.
Because Duke Blue Devil basketball will be airing on our signals, but the Titans of West Forsyth and Huff Huskies can be heard at WSJS.com.
Touchdown, West Forsyth.
Come on, let's go. We about to get live. We let them know we popping tonight.
So don't forget, the High School Football Game of the Week can only be heard at WSJS.com.
UNCSA presents The Nutcracker at the Tanger Center in downtown Greensboro for 5 breathtaking performances. Friday, December 5th through Sunday, December 7th. Tickets at tangercenter.com/nutcracker.
TWI Motors, 336-602-8275. They buy junk cars or any unwanted vehicles. They pay cash and haul off for free. TWI Motors, 336-602-8275.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed the musty smell in your home? I hope not, because damp smells mean that you could have a crawl space problem. That's where Tar Heel Basement Systems comes in, a groundworks company. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to waterproof your crawl space and get to the root cause of the problem. Schedule your free inspection at tarheelbasementsystems.com/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Hola, amigos. Fall is in the air, and your best Mexican food is ready to be served at Pancho Villa's. Come to one of our 2 locations in the Triad for the best, authentic, delicious Mexican food. We're excited to be partners on the Truth Network, and we're glad to serve your family all year round.
Pancho Villa's, Mexican and seafood restaurant on South Stratford Road, Winston-Salem, and Pancho Villa's High Point on West Fairfield Street near the Walmart.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up, Oscar! La, 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 la.
In a world that moves a million miles a second, Haagen-Dazs invites you to slow down and savor every delicious bite. Take it one almond at a time with a Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Milk Chocolate Almond Bar. Madagascar vanilla, rich milk chocolate, and toasted California almonds make this unmatched icon legendary. Whatever Dazs you savor, a snack bar or your favorite flavor, say goodbye to the fast life and hello to savoring the finest ingredients and the richest and creamiest ice cream. That's Dazs, available at retailers nationwide.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning from Jeffrey Griffin on Triad Today.
News Talk Sports to the Triad WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Good morning, everybody. Overcast to begin the day, then mostly sunny. The warmest day of the week. We're looking at a high of 73 tonight. Increasing clouds. We drop to the upper 40s. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and 64. And Friday, more clouds with a slight chance of rain before 1 in the afternoon. So if it does come to any precipitation, it'll hit here in the first half of the day, probably before lunchtime, and then up and out of town. We'll top out about 71 on Friday. There you go. If you would like a traveling weather forecast for wherever you may be going, whatever you may be doing, don't hesitate to reach out and give us a call. We'll find out. We'll get in touch with the gang at the Storm Report. The number to dial, 336-777-1600, or send me an email any time of the day or night at triadtoday@WSJS.com. Well, for the last couple of weeks, Christian and I have been sharing Thanksgiving recipes. The easier, the better, right? And you can feel free to take them, adjust them, tweak them, make them work for you and whatever your family might enjoy around the old Thanksgiving table. Today, I've got one. This may be the standard. This is the bar against which all other seasonal holiday snacks are measured. I think everybody's tasted it. Everybody's tried it. Most of us have made it. And again, it's open to interpretation. There's not a definitive recipe. Here we go, Chex Mix, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. You need the corn Chex, the rice Chex, and the wheat Chex. Typically, I think it's corn Chex and rice Chex you can get in the big boxes. For whatever reason, the wheat Chex only comes in the smaller boxes.
Interesting.
It's always been that way. So you get, I don't know. I have no explanation for that. Corn Chex and rice Chex, and you can go with generic brand, absolutely. Wheat Chex, but it'll be a smaller box. So there you go. 3 cups of each. If you do more, fine, great. You want to add in mixed nuts? We do that. You want to get some of the bite-sized pretzels? A cup of nuts, a cup of the pretzels. You like the bagel chips in there? Go with a cup. We go with the garlic-flavored bagel chips because that's what I like. If the children see something they want to put it in there, it's Chex Mix. This is hard to mess up. Do what you like. 6 tablespoons of butter. Some Worcestershire sauce. I know some of you are going to, Jeffrey, how are we supposed to spell that? Just put W sauce and you'll be all right. Worcestershire sauce. Then some seasoned salt, maybe 1.5 teaspoons. All right. I remember teaspoons are the smaller one. Tablespoon is the bigger one. Teaspoon. This is 1.5 teaspoons. 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. This is that thing where I would tell you when you're in the spice cabinet, get the garlic powder, the salt, and the onion powder, and do it as you prefer. Season to taste, right? Mix them all in a bowl. You're going to melt the butter. You can do that on stovetop. You can do it in the microwave. Pour the butter over the mixture, okay? And then stir it. So you got your Chex Mix, your cereal, your bacon bites, your mixed nuts, whatever it is. The butter with the salt and the garlic and the onion. Mix it all up. Spread it out on a cookie sheet. You may have to do 2 cookie sheets. Preheat your oven to 250. You put it in there for an hour or so. And you stir it around don't just leave it in there, right? And then you spread it out on paper towels and it's done.
Simple.
Do 2 or 3 doses of it if you want to, right? So Chex Mix. And of course, at the very end, you want to put in some M&Ms? Although a lot of people do. Go for it. Whatever you like.
Are there Thanksgiving colored M&Ms? Do we know?
I don't know. I know if you go to the M&M website, you can get M&Ms in every color, and they're also expensive.
True.
So
I bet we could make it.
I bet so. So there you go. But what do you want to add in chocolate? You want to do Hershey Kisses and break them up however best you can and put it in there. And that's after you put it in the oven, dingbat. Don't put M&Ms
right,
in
you're
there.
Going to have chocolate all over the place.
That'd be another kind of snack. All right, wow, that's what my grandmother would have said. Nanny, did we put in the M&Ms yet? Dingbat, no, we're putting it in the oven. So I say it fondly, not to just call names. But there you go. Chex Mix. Everybody, make it work. It's a great snack for the season. Now here's one. It's a little more manpower to get this one done, but they are so good. They're date rolls. Okay, date rolls. So you need, the first thing is you got to get a package of the chopped dates at the grocery store. Now they'll have whole dates, they'll have pitted dates. Get the chopped dates. Save yourself the work.
I put my dates on the calendar, but I've never eaten a date before.
You're about to. There you go. I see what you did there. Chopped dates. Get out the cutting board. If all you can find are the pitted dates and you have to chop them, get out the cutting board and chop them up, just like you would barbecue.
Make sure they're on time.
Yes, do. Please do. 2 eggs, a cup of sugar, 6.5 ounce package of chopped dates. That's how it comes. You want pecans in it? We do. Chop up your pecans in your chopper there. 2 cups of Rice Krispies. All right. 2 eggs, cup of sugar, your chopped dates, a cup of pecans if you want them, 2 cups of Rice Krispies, and then you will need powdered sugar or confectioner sugar right at the end. So you're going to beat the eggs in a skillet with a whisk, add the sugar, the chopped dates, cook over low heat until they start to melt and thicken. That you got your eggs, your sugar, and your chopped dates in the pan. Low heat until they start to melt and it starts to thicken. It all becomes this gooey kind of thing, right? Remove from the heat and let it cool. Don't stick your hand down in there. It's hot right off the bat. Good gracious. Then you're going to mix in the Rice Krispies and the pecans. Okay? Here's the labor-intensive part. You got to take a stick of butter and rub it all over your hands. Wash your hands before you start. I don't even feel like I need to say that, but wash your hands. Okay? And then coat your hands liberally in butter. Otherwise, the recipe will stick to you. So, and you may have to butter your hands several times during the process. Then you grab some out of the bowl after it's cooled, and you can do it like a little log roll kind of thing, or you can do it into a ball. They're date rolls, so whatever. And then once you do that, you put them in the powdered sugar, roll them around, set them over, and they're done. Bam. Right?
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
All right, so 2 eggs, cup of sugar, the chopped dates, pecans if you want them, 2 cups of Rice Krispies. Heat it up, stir it around. Once it starts to thicken, take it off the heat, take it out of the pan, let it cool. Once it's cool, butter up your hands, grab your own lump, make it into a ball or whatever shape, is appealing for you, and then roll it around in the powdered sugar. That's also confectioner sugar. It's the same thing, guys. Don't be confused. And then eat. It's wonderful. I kid you not. This is good stuff, right? It's all kind of good there. And you're welcome. So whatever you have around the dinner table, your family for the Thanksgiving holiday, eat well and enjoy the friendship and the conversation and the camaraderie. And just a reminder, I say it all the time, but it bears repeating. You are loved. Share the love at the dinner table. It's a good thing. It is 7:29. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, open up the history book, your Wordle clue, a magical musical moment, and the TV schedule for tonight. That and a whole lot more on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Duke basketball, reloaded by John Shire, is ready for another March run.
So good luck out there, cause I say round here, man, it's no fear. Shout out to my rivals.
Experience the passion, the pride, the power that is Duke basketball. Friday night, the Blue Devils welcome the Purple Eagles of Niagara to Durham. Catch every moment on WSJS. Complete schedule at WSJS.com.
Ow! Sweetie, come here. Don't worry. I see a lot of patients with the exact same thing.
Ever since the ice skating rink went in next door?
Or is it more than
Dr. Clark's business is heating up.
So many patients need my help. How will I find time to see all of them?
They need to hire a scheduler, stat.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some mild conditions coming our way for today, increasing sunshine or high low 70s. Overcast for the overnight hours and our low closer to 45, and then plenty of sunshine tomorrow, trimming our high just a little bit back into the mid to upper 60s. And we are dry Thursday night, Friday too, with Friday's high low 70s. Fast moving disturbance drawing in a little rain by Friday night into Saturday. We're back to dry weather Sunday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Friday nights are electric on WSJS.
Bangs his way into the end zone. Touchdown, West Forsyth.
It's the Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week. The king of pre-owned vehicles in Lexington and Salisbury.
Picked off in the end zone. It's a touchback for Glenn.
The High School Football Game of the Week is also made possible by our friends at Bobo's Deli and Grill. Your pre-game meal stop by the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, where public ice skating is going on now through January.
Cuts inside and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Oak Grove.
Our proud sponsors help bring these games to life, like Northwest Ace, The Helpful Place, Measure Twice, Shop Once, and by Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies. Hand-rolled, hand-cut, and baked with love.
Has the ball stripped out of his hands and takes it in for a Page touchdown.
The Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week, right here on WSJS and online at WSJS.com.
At Jerry Hunt Supercenter, they don't just sell cars, they deliver gratitude with every key. As the king of pre-owned vehicles in Lexington and Salisbury, their relentless pursuit of 100% satisfaction drives them. Feast on savings and gobble up great deals all month long. With a lifetime powertrain warranty, stuff your garage, not just your plate. Their prices are something to be thankful for. Jerry Hunt Supercenter, where every car comes with a side of gratitude. Visit JerryHuntSupercenter.com and harvest the best deals.
Motion to the right. Claiborne gets it. Boom. Touchdown. That was emphatic.
Wake Forest football returns to a Legacy Stadium on Saturday, November 22nd to battle it out with Delaware. Limited tickets remain. Order yours today at godeeks.com/tickets. We'll see you at a Legacy Stadium on Saturday, November 22nd as the Deacons take on the Fightin' Blue Hens. Go Deeks!
Jeffrey Griffin with Triad Today on WSJS.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, take us along for the ride. We're available around the clock, around the world, online at WSJS.com. Folks, John and the team are waiting to help you. They'll be with you every step of the way. Go and see them. Why? Because then you can drive away in your new Ford. That's right. I'm sending you to Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. They're in the heart of the Piedmont Triad, right off I-40, situated on Highway 66. You want to get up and start looking now? You absolutely can. CrossroadsFordKernersville.com. Harvest savings is underway. Save thousands. They got Broncos, Mustangs, Expeditions, F-150 trucks, 2025 models. Folks, get this. Listen, are you paying attention? You can save up to $16,500 on your new 2025 F-150. I mean, that's an unbeatable deal. Harvest savings is here. Make it happen. CrossroadsFordKernersville.com, Highway 66, right off 40 in the heart of the Piedmont Triad. Go see John and the folks. They'll be with you every step of the way. Harvest savings today at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Let's look in the WSJS history book. What is going on? Oh, I see. Ooh, yeah, I should share. All right, let's see. 20th President of the United States, James Garfield, was born this day in 1831. How about Tommy Dorsey? We've all danced to his music, born in 1905. Indeed. Grab your favorite person and dance right there in the kitchen. Radio and television personality, 1933, Larry King. One of the greatest interviewers of all time, right? Absolutely. I think everybody's had to sit down with Larry King.
He sat down with everybody. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely he has. All right, talk show host Dick Cavett, born in 1936.
The Dick Cavett Show. Tonight, Dick's guests are William Holden, Sammy Davis Jr., film critic Judith Crist, and Bob Rosengarten and the orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Cavett.
Well, all right, everybody put your hands together. William Holden and Sammy Davis Jr., that goes back a couple of years, doesn't it? Wow, what a lineup. Businessman, I'm not sure that's a fair descriptor. Businessman, entrepreneur, celebrity in his own right, born in 1938. Ted Turner, fashion designer. Calvin Klein was born in 42. One of our favorite rom-com actresses, Meg Ryan, born in 61.
I'd like the chef salad, please, with the oil and vinegar on the side and the apple pie a la mode.
Chef and apple a la mode.
But I'd like the pie heated, and I don't want the ice cream on top. I want it on the side, and I'd like strawberry instead of vanilla if you have it. If not, then no ice cream, just whipped cream, but only if it's real. If it's out of a can, then nothing.
Not even the pie?
No, just the pie, but then not heated.
How more complicated can you get? I mean, honestly, I'm picky, but holy cow.
Have any of you ever been out to dinner with somebody who orders like that?
I've seen people, yes.
And don't you just sit there at the table holding the menu and you're thinking, what in the world?
Can I just get a glass of water, please?
And then the rest of us, if you're the other person at that table, you try to simplify your order.
Right.
Because you've already irritated the server at that point, right?
I'll take the soup, please.
What if you get? I tell you what, you pick.
Right. What do you think?
How would you like it? However it comes is fine.
And you wonder why people think, let's make sure that they don't spit in the soup. I wonder why.
Gosh, now, I used to do that with children when I was a server, because sometimes parents would put their children, young children, at a totally separate table with no adult. And then they would go sit and have dinner at one table and leave their children at another table, completely, utterly unsupervised.
That's a little rude.
Now, I'm going to tell you, when they would do that frequently, where I was a server, and yes, I've been there and done that, and I don't think I was very good at it, and I have no desire to return to that career. Those who can do it are just gifted. Really, it is a calling. But I would finally tell those children, we want no. And they would look at me, you've had enough. No. My mom said, I don't see your mother at this table. That means I'm the adult in charge, and the answer is no. Jeffrey, you can't say that. Yes, I can. If a parent's going to leave their kid at a table unsupervised, then yes, that means I become the adult in charge. Yes, it does.
Then you bring them their own check.
Oh my gosh! So, hey, then you just drop it off and whatever. And so, yeah, I think you have some of those adults who act like children like that too.
Oh yeah,
I want this, and that, and this. Oh my gosh! So I have been in group settings where somebody in the group's going to do that when they order, and somebody has actually said to them, "We're going to let Christian order. Christian's going to order for the whole table."
Right. Right.
So everybody tell Christian what you want, and then just one person, and it helps to kind of streamline that whole ordering experience if you know somebody's going to be problematic like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I want to. Do you want the pie? That's when you just bring them a piece of pound cake. Here.
Right.
That's not what I ordered. Well, it's what I brought.
Deal with it.
And don't you love it? You ever see those customers too? What is the whatever like? Has there ever been a server who's actually said it's terrible? I would not order that. Right? You should not do that. No, nobody says that, do they?
It's what you think it is. It's on the menu.
How is the grilled cheese cooked? Grilled, actually.
Yeah, grilled.
The cheese melts. Have you had it? Yes, I've eaten everything on the menu. Yes.
Yeah. They're supposed to, at least.
Let me tell you my favorite. We were at a seafood restaurant, which is still open for business in Winston-Salem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is when I was in high school. I ordered what I ordered. And I said, may I have some melted butter? Because I ordered shrimp.
Of course.
I wanted some, so may I have some melted butter,
It's a reasonable
please?
request.
Okay. Well, a few minutes later, lady comes and sets down a glass of milk on the table. Nobody had ordered milk, but she sets down a glass of milk. And then she sets down a little saucer with a big lop of butter in it. And she stands there and looks at us. And she's looking at me.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm sorry. What is this? And she wasn't rude or anything. She said, that's what you asked for. I said, I'm sorry, what? I didn't ask for milk and butter. She goes, you certainly did. When you ordered, you said that you wanted milk and butter. And my mother goes, oh, he said melted butter. And the woman goes, no, he said milk and butter. I went, I really don't want
that's gross.
Milk with my shrimp. I just melt, but you know.
Who would want that?
My mother looks at me and she goes, Jeffrey, I believe the correct term from now on is drawn butter. You just say that. I had no idea what that meant at the time. That's when I learned that phrase. So for the rest of you, if you got to eat at a seafood restaurant, it's drawn butter. I've never looked it up. I didn't Google it. I don't know where it comes from, but the correct phrase is drawn butter. Otherwise, you can enjoy your glass of milk and your lump of butter as well. What else we got? Oh, one more. Another fine actress, Jodie Foster, born in 1962.
A good witness, right? I'm too fragile. My past is too questionable. I'm a drunk. I'm a pothead, a drug addict. Right? How come it doesn't say that? It's reckless endangerment.
It's a felony that carries the same prison term. Now, you asked me to put them away, and that's exactly what I did.
Now, who are you to decide that I ain't good enough to be a witness?
The Accused.
Oh,
her starring role.
I'm not sure Jodie Foster gets enough credit. I think she's that good. Director, actor, writer, just she knocks it out of the park every time. Let's see what else is in the history book. Here's Rewind from CBS.
This is CBS Rewind, November 19th, 1959. The ABC premiere of
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
Rocky and His Friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose.
Oh, coming as fast as I can.
And a host of others.
November 19th, 1993.
Father, what is it?
It's an Addams.
The release of the Addams Family sequel.
He has my father's eyes.
Addams Family Values.
Gomez, take those out of his mouth.
I'm Brendan Brooks.
We don't hate him. We just want to play with him, especially his head.
And that's Rewind.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward with growth opportunities, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces. Go to careers.progressive.com and apply today.
What else we got here, friends? Christopher Columbus first sighted what is now Puerto Rico this day in 1493. President Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address in 1863. And in 1957, Leonard Bernstein was appointed music director of the New York Philharmonic.
Very brave, very brave. We want to go up 2 octaves and back. Don't repeat the high note, all right? That's good.
Indeed. And in 1999, John Carpenter became the first contestant to win $1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I'd like to call my parents right now. Sure. Use my lifeline, call my parents.
What are their names?
My father. I'll talk to my father. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
I don't really need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million. Because the U.S. president appeared on Laughing as Richard Nixon. That's my final answer.
Well, my gosh.
What can I say except, Debbie, you're going to Paris, and this is the final answer heard all around the world. He's won $1 million.
Who's smarter than a millionaire? Who wants to be, whatever it is, are you smarter than a millionaire? There you go. Congratulations, the first guy to make it happen. All right, all you wordlers, you got something to write with and on. Here we go. Your clue for November 19th, 2025. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick. One more time, and please tell me you got this. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick. Good luck with that. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, your magical musical moment for the midweek on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Every week, millions of fans unite for the thrill of NFL football.
Today is the day. Let's go all the way.
Catch every play, every touchdown live on WSJS. Experience Sunday night primetime, Monday night football, and Thursday night primetime. Feel the adrenaline with Sunday afternoon doubleheaders. Get the scoop with NFL Preview and NFL Insider every Sunday morning. Visit WSJS.com for the full schedule.
UNCSA presents The Nutcracker at the Tanger Center in downtown Greensboro for 5 breathtaking performances. Friday, December 5th through Sunday, December 7th. Tickets at tangercenter.com/nutcracker.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits. Made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a grilled tenderloin biscuit for only $3.29. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
Does your backyard need a little TLC this spring? It can be overwhelming to know where to start. Luckily, Ace Hardware on Robin Hood Road is here to help. Josh and his staff offer personalized yard care prescriptions tailored just for you. And right now, get free assembly and delivery on grills, blowers, and lawnmowers over $3.99. Ace knows your backyard is their backyard. Visit your neighborhood Ace at acehardware.com for online orders that'll be ready for pickup in 15 minutes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Heritage Hardwood Floors, they've been crafting exquisite flooring solutions for homes, businesses, and schools since 2005. Offering hardwood, carpet, and waterproof laminate, they ensure quality and style at every step. Plus, refinishing of existing hardwood floors is their specialty, backed by over 60 years of combined experience. With unmatched customer service, they will elevate your space with the care you deserve. Transform your floors today. Visit heritagehardwoodfloors.ws. Heritage Hardwood Floors, when it comes to flooring, they have no ceiling.
What if, instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you could choose one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon, with big bank reliability and small bank resolve. You get 160 years of financial strength and stability and an enduring commitment to personal service. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank. Visit firsthorizon.com/getitall.
Try it today with Jeffrey Griffin, only on WSJS.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. What's on the tube this evening? The 59th Annual CMA Awards gets going at 8 o'clock on ABC. Performers include Kenny Chesney, Luke Combs, Little Big Town, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and host Lainey Wilson. CBS brings you Survivor at 8 p.m. The Floor will get going at 8 on Fox. 99 to Beat just after at 9 o'clock. And The Amazing Race at 9:30 on CBS. The 4th season finale of The Morning Show will be available on Apple TV. And Champagne Problems gets going on Netflix. Minka Kelly plays an executive whose plans to acquire a world-famous champagne brand are jeopardized after she inadvertently falls for the founder's son before she knew who he was. Well, I'm sure it'll all work out for everyone. On the late night circuit, Jimmy Fallon will chat with Cynthia Erivo, Leslie Bibb, and Tom Freston. Jimmy Kimmel will catch up with Adam Sandler and Ali Larter. Stephen Colbert will have a chit-chat with Benedict Cumberbatch, Patton Oswalt, and Jesse Wells. And Seth Meyers will talk with Jonathan Bailey and Mary Steenburgen. This was unfamiliar to me. We were putting our list together for our magical musical moments for the Thanksgiving season, and here we go. And this may turn out to be one of my new holiday favorites. It was released in 2021. It's got some dance-worthy beats. That means you can bust a move in the car, in the kitchen, wherever you are. Family-friendly lyrics. And really, at the heart of it, we talked about the balance that we all need in life. Yes, you can indulge in endless sweets and delicious feast while you spend holidays with the family. Sit back and enjoy. Tell me what you think. 777-1600. Here is Carrie Underwood and Stretchy Pants.
Is anybody hungry? I'm hungry.
Time to celebrate the season, haven't eaten all day. My tummy is growling cause I've been saving up space. I've got my place at the table, can't fit no more on my plate. I've got my fork in my hand, ready to stuff my face. So bring on the turkey, potatoes, casserole dishes, cause I ain't messing around with them buttoned up bridges. You got them skinny jeans on, girl, I feel sorry for you, cause I just tried everything and I'm going back for round two. I got my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. Spandex and lycra, you better work it for me, cause I'm about to expand. It's been a bit of necessity. I got my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. Ask me where I got them, Amazon at my door. And if I wear this pair out, I'm gonna buy me some more. I got leftovers waiting in the fridge for repeating. Give me a nap and an hour, you know they gonna get eaten. So bring on the turkey, potatoes, casserole dishes, cause I ain't messing around with them buttoned up bridges. Can't get my skinny jeans on, but don't feel sorry for me, cause I just tried everything and I'm going back for round three. I got my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. Hey, spandex and lycra, you better work it for me, cause I'm about to expand. It's been a bit of necessity. I got my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. Fruitcake, ambrosia, and Bertha's banana pudding with the cherry on top. Cookies on gingerbread, guzzle down some eggnog even though I'm about to pop. I got my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. So bring on the turkey, potatoes, casserole dishes, cause I ain't messing around with them buttered up bridges. And when you think that I'm done and I'm laid out on the floor, no, don't let me fool you. I got some more with my stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on. My stretchy pants on. I got my stretchy pants on, yeah. Santa ain't got nothing on me.
It's an anthem for the season, isn't it? Carrie Underwood and Stretchy Pants. How have we not heard that before? Good stuff. Bust a move. Eat well. Be sure you got some elastic topped pants for next Thursday. All right, that's going to do it for hour number one. When we come back, we're going to get online with Chase Vaden. Sharon Smith will be here as we get on the road again. Susie will drop by with This Week in Carolina History, and Pat Freeman will drop by to help get you ready for the Thursday night showdown. It's coming up on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Yo, homeboy, where you been, man?
Oh my goodness! If Amish Paradise and Another One Rides the Bus don't get you in the mood for musical entertainment, you can just eat it. The Weird Al Yankovic Bigger and Weirder 2026 tour is coming to Greensboro at First Horizon Coliseum in June. Win tickets before you can buy them this Friday, the 21st. So beat it to Live Nation and WSJS.com now.
Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies presents your holiday tradition. It starts in your kitchen. The aroma of spices fill the air, wrapping you in warmth. From their family oven, a batch of cookies so thin, so good, it's practically Christmas magic. We're talking 7 generations of holiday joy. Free shipping on orders of $99 or more, or just a $10 flat fee under $99. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies in Clements, the cookie that made Santa stay. Online at HaynesCookies.com.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Crisis Control Ministry celebrates more than 50 years of serving neighbors in need. They provide help with basic life needs to those facing crisis in Forsyth and Stokes counties. One client stated, Crisis Control Ministry makes a difference between people sinking or swimming. My life would have spiraled out of control if not for Crisis Control Ministry. They paid my utility bill. They helped me get through a tough time. Help make our community a better, more compassionate place. Stop by Crisis Control Ministry in Winston-Salem and Kernersville.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
When your little one has a cold with a fever, try new Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. It's the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever offers fast, effective cold and fever relief for kids ages 6 and up with a delicious grape flavor that kids love. New Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever will help them feel better fast so they can get back to the fun stuff quickly. New Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Hey, it's Josh Graham here from The Drive, where on today's show, why the Carolina Panthers have identified a star. And I'm not talking about the guy who threw for 450 yards on Sunday. That, plus your chance to win tickets and weekly positivity, 3 to 6 p.m. this afternoon, right here on WSJS.
The Triad's News Talk and Sports Station. WSJS Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
A Gain Scent Bead story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, Maraca, senor, but his nose said, hey, freshest scent ever. Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, Sir, your scent Maraca smell amazing. Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent Beads. Try Gain Scent Beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
Hi, I'm Jay Delsing, a two-time All-American and PGA Tour veteran of 25 years. I know the game of golf inside and out. Each week, we'll feature celebrity golfers, share their laughs, inside stories, and offer great tips to improve your golf game.
I wanna swing, don't you wanna swing with me?
Brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, proudly serving our community for over 50 years. That's Golf with Jay Delsing, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. on WSJS.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some mild conditions coming our way for today. Increasing sunshine or high low 70s. Overcast for the overnight hours and our low closer to 45. And then plenty of sunshine tomorrow. Trimming our high just a little bit back into the mid to upper 60s. And we are dry Thursday night, Friday too, with Friday's high low 70s. Fast moving disturbance drawing in a little rain by Friday night into Saturday. We're back to dry weather Sunday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
I want to feel it.
Hi, folks. Brian Kilmeade here. I'm so excited to bring the latest breaking news, sports, politics, and entertainment to High Point, to Greensboro, Winston-Salem, and beyond. Join me this morning at 10 right here on your home for the Brian Kilmeade Show. News, talk, sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Under the Friday night lights, Mac Allen calls the plays. His team huddles close, ready to win. But this isn't the field, it's Haviland Express Lube and Service, where Mac leads his ASC certified technicians to victory with every oil change, brake repair, and inspection. Drive with the winning team just off Highway 66 South in Kernersville. They're champions for your car and proud supporters of Triad High School athletics. Haviland Express Lube and Service. They ensure your car's peak performance.
Transform your home with elegance and durability. At Heritage Hardwood Floors, they offer exquisite flooring options that complement any season. Plus, refinishing of existing hardwood floors is their specialty. With Jesse's craftsmanship, Catherine's business savvy, your dream floors are a step away. Their expertise is matched only by their passion for quality. Elevate your space with Heritage Hardwood Floors. Online at heritagehardwoodfloors.ws. Heritage Hardwood Floors. When it comes to flooring, they have no ceiling.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Up and at 'em. It's Wednesday. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I'm ready for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Y'all ready for this? You know what I'm saying?
What is this show? This show is stupid.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much.
Does that make me weird?
Does that make me weird?
Yes. I guess I'm a weirdo. You're a weirdo.
Good thing it's Weirdo Wednesday.
All right, everyone. Let's get weird.
What is it? Showtime.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. What is it? Happy Wednesday? We're actually halfway through the work week. My gracious, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? All right, let's get online. We got lots to do, no time to waste. In the spotlight, Mr. Vaden filling in for Brother Clay Farrington is out gallivanting around the countryside. So, hey, Chase, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. And boy, am I feeling festive.
Well, 'tis the season, Chase. 'Tis the season.
It is the season. Do you want to talk about some Thanksgiving stuff?
I would love to talk about turkey, gobble, gobble, Thanksgiving Day.
Well, let's talk about Thanksgiving decorating. I know you love to decorate, not just for Thanksgiving, but for every holiday.
All occasions. That's right. We are an equal opportunity decorating household. So yes, the oranges and reds and golds and browns and turkeys and gobble gobbles and gratitude are all in place at the Griffin household. But if you've got more ideas, I'll be glad to take them under advisement.
Well, I've got plenty of ideas and plenty of places online that you can find some stuff. And we're going to start off with laughlore.com.
Did you say laughlore.com?
Laughlore, that's how it's spelled, laughlore.com.
All right, and they have what?
They have stunning Thanksgiving decoration ideas. They even have centerpieces for simple arrangements like autumn leaves or dried hydrangeas. And then lots of place settings, including a lot of dark ceramic plates, gold flatware, linen napkins tied together with twine, and single dried sprigs.
Oh, yes.
All kinds of
a sprig and a pine cone work wonders this time of year, don't they? Laughlore.com. All right. I'll have to check that out. I'm unfamiliar with that one, but good way to start. All right. Then where?
Reader's Digest.
For decorating? Really?
For decorating, yeah. They've got 60 gorgeous Thanksgiving decorations. They're very specific how many they've got. But whether your aesthetic is rustic, traditional, artsy, or somewhere in between, which is, I think, is where you are.
Yes.
You'll find a slew of picture perfect and get this affordable ideas on their list.
I like that. See, everybody doesn't know Chase's better half, Sydney. She is a phenomenally gifted floral arranger and designer, right?
Absolutely, yes, she is.
So see, I've been thinking about applying for a part-time job with Sydney. We could go. I love to decorate. Just like give me access to all the foliage and the greenery, and I'll create something beautiful. So I think Sydney and I may have a future. Maybe spending less time with you, Chase, and more time with her.
Yeah, well, she is the better half.
I understand. Trying to upgrade my circle of friends. But nonetheless, since you're here, I guess just roll on.
I'll roll on down to Charleston with charlestoncrafted.com. And they've got a bunch of ideas. They've got some do-it-yourself Thanksgiving decorations to wow your guests. I know you like to do it-yourself kind of stuff as well. You like to get into the DIY. And they've got a lot of DIY decoration tips for Thanksgiving.
I love it. Chase, speaking of DIY, do it yourself, I saw a couple things on TikTok, which I wanted to do for Christmas for our house. So the Griffin family went to Hobby Lobby over the weekend. Oh my goodness. Chase, there were at least 942 million people in that store.
Christmas shopping has started very early this year.
Listen, I was walking around. I couldn't. There were so many people. Finally, Vicky said, "Have you found the stuff that you want?" I went, "Vicky, I just can't. I can't." There were so many people in every aisle. I said, "We just have to go." It was one of those. I was totally outdone. Like, Chase, you couldn't get up and down any aisle. People were holiday DIY shopping crazy this weekend. I said I'll just come back during the week when I can stop and breathe and look around. Because sometimes, Chase, I like to stand in the aisle and look around, and then it'll just come to me. I can put all the pieces together. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
And that was, woo-wee. I mean, to tell you, business was good this weekend at the old Hobby Lobby, but the story for another day. All right, so charlestoncrafted.com. I can go and get more inspiration, and then off to where?
The Pioneer Woman.
I like the Pioneer Woman. Yeah.
The Pioneer Woman can show us all kinds of things. And this time she's got 85 easy Thanksgiving decorations that you can do yourself. Again, some more DIY.
Okay.
And you can make your home extra cozy with these beautiful decorations, inspire the season, and just table decor, wreaths, garlands all over the place.
I like it. All right. What's her name? Bree or something like that? I can't remember about that. Something like that. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Pioneer lady, although her name escapes me at the moment. All right, keep going. What else you got?
Homedesigning.com. Now there's a dash in there. So home-designing.com.
Okay.
It's got some amazing decor ideas for a festive home. Thanksgiving themed table runner.
Yes.
Everybody needs a good table runner.
They do. I agree.
You have to. And you add a Thanksgiving table runner to your dining room, and it just brings the whole thing together. It literally ties it together.
It absolutely
and you use the runner with beautiful autumn colors and burgundy and oranges. What is your go-to color scheme? Is it everything?
For Thanksgiving?
Yes.
It is orange, golds, reds. I like some of the deep greens, and burgundy is occasionally. And I do not shy away from a multitude of shades of brown. I really embrace the whole brown thing. So there you go. But yeah, it really is. But there is a theme that goes from the porch in right there at the entrance. You've been in my house, so that little table behind the front door, over to the mantle, and then it kind of segues across the piano and then onto the dining room table. It all is deeply connected. You can see where it all comes from the same mindset, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, it works.
It's elaborate.
It is. It works. But you got married in the fall also. Let me tell you my favorite Thanksgiving decoration that I have, Chase. This is so cool. Vicky and I got married in the fall, and we have some of the table decorations from our reception, and I use those in our annual Thanksgiving decorations. So it's kind of it echoes the beginning, the foundation of our family unit with some of the stuff from our wedding reception, and then we just incorporate everything from there. But so there's a little underlying thread, a little nugget of wisdom for you on a Wednesday morning.
Well, that is just fancy and lovely all at the same time.
The only thing missing from Chase's wedding was a bear.
There may have been a bear.
So I kept watching the woods. You don't know. We were so far out in the woods, you just can't imagine. And we were out there and the leaves were falling and it was perfect and beautiful bride and handsome groom. I leaned over and told Vicky, I said, I'm going to tell you what, if there's a bear that comes down that hill behind them, we are in. I said, I don't know what we got to do. We got to save Chase and Sydney. We can't let them get by a bear on their wedding day. So I was looking out for you, my man.
Well, I appreciate you looking at. We had goats and just about everything else. So.
That's exactly right. You had to drive past the goats, and then Miles and Sophia, can we pet the goats? Not now. After the wedding, we can come pet the goats. So, all right, eat your chicken stew, and then we'll go pet the goats. All right, a story for another day. Chase, give us a few more, please.
Goodhousekeeping.com. You can never go wrong with Good Housekeeping. So they've, again, got a lot of do-it-yourself Thanksgiving decorations. They've even got pumpkin-lined front porches.
Ooh, yes.
For an idea. And some, again, beautiful centerpieces and wreaths, turkey place cards.
Place cards? I'm a big place card fan. I like those. Good deal. Goodhousekeeping.com. And then where to?
Thespruce.com.
All right.
Again, more beautiful table setting ideas, and they're inspired by Thanksgiving and setting a range of decor from traditional to modern and ideas for every budget and mood.
Well, that works. Every budget and mood. We got it all covered. Chase, time runs short. One more. Make it a good one.
Eldecor.com. Doesn't sound as French. It's not actually as French as I made it sound, but it's beautiful Thanksgiving decorations to try, and you can incorporate jewel tones, which is actually Sydney's favorite.
Okay.
Clashing patterns and avant-garde flower arrangements. So this seems like this might be Sydney's avenue to explore for Thanksgiving decorating.
And now you get bonus points on the home front. Well done, Mr. Vaden. Well done.
That's how you close out the segment.
I got it. And so I'm all in. There, we got them. Go make your home and workplace beautiful this season of gratitude. Chase Vaden online. I appreciate the visit, buddy boy. Talk with you soon.
Talk with you soon.
We got a lot more coming your way. Don't you dare touch that dial. Back after this on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Did you feel that? That's the crisp air of autumn, whispering opportunities to seize the moment. Leaves falling, time slipping, and you reaching for the win. Each prize is within your grasp, but only if you act now. Capture the thrill of winning this fall before it's gone. Visit WSJS.com for your chance to win incredible prizes. Hurry, winter waits for no one. Fall into winning ends soon at WSJS.com.
UNCSA presents The Nutcracker at the Tanger Center in downtown Greensboro for 5 breathtaking performances. Friday, December 5th through Sunday, December 7th. Tickets at tangercenter.com/nutcracker.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves the enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits. Made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a grilled tenderloin biscuit for only $3.29. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
At Jerry Hunt Supercenter, they don't just sell cars, they deliver gratitude with every key. As the king of pre-owned vehicles in Lexington and Salisbury, their relentless pursuit of 100% satisfaction drives them. Feast on savings and gobble up great deals all month long. With a lifetime powertrain warranty, stuff your garage, not just your plate. Their prices are something to be thankful for. Jerry Hunt Supercenter, where every car comes with a side of gratitude. Visit JerryHuntSupercenter.com and harvest the best deals.
Public ice skating is happening at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Join them for public skating hours, no school skate days, holiday skating, group skating lessons, and party time skating, because parties on ice are the best. Visit WSFairgrounds.com for more information. Public ice skating is open at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, your one-stop source for entertainment in Winston-Salem. At Pat's Body Shop and Towing, your car's in good hands. And at NoNameInsurance.com, they can't choose those hands. It's against the law for insurers to dictate where you go. They can't even advise you. With over 60 years of experience, Pat's is a trusted direct repair facility working with all insurers. From collision repairs to auto paint restoration, they do it all. See why the Triad trusts Pat's Body Shop and Towing for all things auto. 5720 Country Club Road in Winston-Salem. Online at pats-bodyshop.com.
Hi, this is Aaron.
And I'm Jamie.
Join us for the CNC Auto Show.
We're true automotive experts who work in our own auto repair and maintenance shops each week. We love answering your car questions, and no matter the question, we have the answer.
Having fun each week is key, and the laughs are guaranteed.
So join us every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. for the CNC Auto Show, right here on News Talk Sports for the Triad WSJS.
Don't you wanna see me go? Go bouncing down the road.
Hey, how's your morning going?
Good morning. I'm glad you're here.
It's always a good morning on Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports to the Triad WSJS, 19 minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. Overcast to begin the day, mostly sunny, the warmest day of the week, looking at a high of 73. Tonight, some clouds moving across the Piedmont Triad will drop to the upper 40s. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy at 64, and Friday kick off your weekend with a few clouds, maybe a chance of rain. A chance. I didn't say a likelihood, I said a chance. That'll be in and out and done by 1 p.m. Friday afternoon, and then looking at a high of 71. If you would like a traveling weather forecast, then call. Ask us. Christian and or I will get in touch with the gang at the Storm Report for your traveling weather forecast. The number to dial 336-777-1660. I love a parade. That's right. We are headed to High Point as we get on the road again. Brought to you by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Go see John and the gang today. Crossroads Ford, right off I-40 on Highway 66 in Kayville. Sunday afternoon. Sharon Smith, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Oh,
I hope everyone is.
Yeah. So High Point Holiday Parade, one of the earliest parades of the season. What time and what's the best viewing spot, my friend?
The parade starts at 3 o'clock. It will be on Main Street. And I would think that anywhere along the parade route would be a good viewing spot. We have a lot of people that view from probably Church Street all the way up to Quabbane. But anywhere along the route will be a good viewing spot.
So, Sharon, we're beginning at Green Drive. Is that right?
That's correct. We start at Green Drive, go north to Quabbane, and Quabbane is near the library. So the library is on one corner, and we'll turn to the right on Quabbane.
And this is now we're not expecting any rain, but either whether it does or whether it doesn't, the High Point Holiday Parade is a rain or shine event, isn't it?
It is a rain or shine event. We go on no matter what.
Now, Sharon, what are we looking at here? We've got bands and beauty queens and floats and Mr. Ho Ho. I mean, how many entries have y'all got a number yet this year?
We have 125 entries. We have 5 high school bands. We've got 9 professional floats, so quite a number of floats that have been made by churches and other organizations. We have a lot of characters that are going to be walking through the parade, and clowns. So lots of photo opportunities for families. So
Sharon, were you in a high school marching band?
Listen, I have been the parade manager. This is my 44th year. I have never been in a parade.
Are you kidding me?
Isn't that sounds a little strange, huh? And I put that parade together. I've never been in one, but I sure know how to tell you to be in one.
Sharon, I think we need to do something about this. I think you should. There needs to come a time, girl. We need to get you in a horse and carriage and right down Main Street at the High Point Holiday Parade. You know, I'm always just boondoggled with how the bands actually turn corners. I mean, I always keep thinking it's going to be that scene out of Animal House where the band goes down an alley and gets trapped on a one-way street, right? But
well, that's not going to happen in High Point.
I'd say all these years, you've not lost a band member yet, have you?
I have not lost a band member, and you know what? For the most part, our parade route is straight. Unfortunately, this year, part of our street on the south end, which has been in the past our lineup area, is going under construction for 2 years, and we have had to have a new lineup area. So they will have to make a turn to get onto Main Street, but otherwise it's going to be a straight shot right down Main Street.
Sharon, I should have signed up, and I don't even remember.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember why, but for some reason, I am in possession of a set of marching band cymbals. So I mean, I've got I've got crashing cymbals. I could be a one-man band. I just go join in the High Point Holiday Parade with my marching band cymbals and just make a joyful noise.
I would say that would be a photo opportunity.
Yeah, don't you know? About how long is it going to take for the parade to make its way from beginning to end?
It takes about an hour, maybe a little over an hour. It's according to if everybody keeps up pace. Some people tend to get slower as they get toward the end, and we have to urge them to move along. But they're usually pretty good. So it takes about an hour, hour 15.
It is a gentle urging, and come on, y'all, come on.
Well, I told somebody yesterday, I think I need to have a whistle.
They see somebody from church and they just stop driving and they stop and have a chit chat.
That's what
right?
Exactly. That is exactly what happens. They want to get out and go hug their neck.
Yeah,
and we don't do that.
You hear the conversation. I love your sweater. Where did you get those antlers? Oh my goodness! And the rest of us are thinking, go. My kid is right behind you. Let's go. Come on.
Let's get out of here.
Now, Sharon, we talk about this because lots of municipalities have, things that make their parade special. And some parades are candy parades and some are not. So what's the deal at High Point with the candy?
The High Point Parade does not allow you to throw candy from your vehicle or float.
Okay.
You can walk along the side and hand it out to the children along the parade route. But unfortunately, many years ago, we had some teenagers that were running along the sidewalk trying to catch the candy as it was being thrown, and they turned over a baby stroller. And from that day forward, and that's been many, many, many years ago, it is a no-no in the High Point Parade. You do not throw candy.
I understand the excitement, but you can't be reckless about it, right?
No. Well, and it was not intentional, but they were very careless, and so we just don't do that. But we are happy for people to walk along. They can give out T-shirts or souvenirs, whatever they like, as long as they hand them to them or throw them at their feet.
Now, I'm going to take issue with one thing you said, Sharon.
What's that?
You said that they could hand candy to the kids. Why don't the kids get enough?
Yeah.
What about handing out candy to the grown-ups?
Well, I guess that's why I would need that whistle so I can break up the fights between them.
Sharon, that's funny. I'm going to make some calls. I want you in the parade. That really needs to happen. And the annual parade in High Point, y'all been bringing this to life every year since 1925. Is that right?
That's exactly right. Our first parade was in 1925, and it consisted of one entry, and that was Santa Claus. And Santa Claus came to High Point on the train. He got off at the train station, and they put him on a wagon drawn by horses, and they rode him down Main Street and up Main Street and took him back to the train. And that was our first parade.
I think that is the perfect start to a holiday parade, is to have a one-man band with Mr. Ho-Ho. And he's coming to High Point this year, right?
Yes, he is. In fact, he was in High Point last night for a tree lighting, and he was there with his bells on and a brand new Santa Claus suit. He looked mighty nice.
How
the kids
neat.
went wild.
I bet they did.
Yep.
He's a rock star. He's a superstar
He is a rock
the world
star.
over. Sunday at 3:00, right?
That's exactly right. Be there.
All right, Sharon, I sure do appreciate the visit. Happy Thanksgiving and an early, just a little bit, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. The same to you. Thanks so much.
All right, we'll talk with you soon. Sharon Smith, everybody, and the High Point Holiday Parade. My goodness, time flies when you are having fun. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back after the bottom of the hour, Susie will be here for This Week in Carolina History. You know, that's always I never know what we're getting into. Pat Freeman's going to drop by. Pat's going to get us the inside story about the Houston Texans at home tonight, taking on the Buffalo Bills. Not tonight, tomorrow night on WSJS. Our coverage will begin at 7:30. And, you know, it seems like a no-brainer, right? Buffalo's going to go in there and just steamroll Houston. But are they really? I mean, it's the NFL. Anybody can lose, anybody can win. You never know what's going to happen. Pat's going to get you the inside scoop so that you can sound really smarter than you are. So looking forward to that. And then in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to go off the beaten path with Ty Collins. Dave Pulaski will be here with the Round 3 preview, pigskin preview. High school football on the way. Friday night, the West Forsyth Titans are going to be in Cornelius to take on the Huskies. I'm for the hometown guys. Go West! Go Titans, tear them up. And another story of gratitude. That and a lot more coming up on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Friday night, the Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week can be heard exclusively at WSJS.com.
Picked off by West Forsyth.
Because Duke Blue Devil basketball will be airing on our signals, but the Titans of West Forsyth and Huff Huskies can be heard at WSJS.com.
Touchdown, West Forsyth.
Come on, let's go. We about to get live. We let them know we popping tonight.
So don't forget, the high school football game of the week can only be heard at WSJS.com.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some mild conditions coming our way for today. Increasing sunshine or high low 70s. Overcast for the overnight hours and our low closer to 45. And then plenty of sunshine tomorrow. Trimming our high just a little bit back into the mid to upper 60s. And we are dry Thursday night, Friday too, with Friday's high low 70s. Fast moving disturbance drawing in a little rain by Friday night into Saturday. We're back to dry weather Sunday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
It's a cautionary tale in life. If you want to grow, don't seek comfort. It kind of feels like a friends and family staff. He's seeking comfort. You can't coach in a gated community.
Say what, say what, say what?
Third is here. That's right, The Herd with me, Colin Coward, on WSJS. Join me weeknights, 6 till 9 p.m. Yes, I'm opinionated. I make you think, though, I hope, and react. 6 till 9, it's The Herd on WSJS.
Say what, say what, say what?
Every home tells a story, and Clemens Carpet helps you write yours. They offer flooring solutions for every home and lifestyle. From hardwoods to luxury vinyl, quality products and expert installation ensure your floors are strong and durable. Unlike big box stores, they're locally owned and invested, offering one-on-one expert advice on the latest trends. Clemens Carpet, your premier shelf flooring store at 2701 Louisville Clemens Road, or visit clemenscarpet.net. Clemens Carpet, where your story begins.
Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem is celebrating 55 years of serving our community. Come celebrate with us.
Come together in celebration.
We have an abundance of 2026 Mercedes on the lot, and new models are arriving weekly. Get exceptional pricing during this event. With interest rates as low as 1.99%, you can drive away in your brand new Mercedes today. Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, heavily invested in and proud to serve our community for 55 years.
With Black Friday savings at the Home Depot, you can get up to 40% off, plus up to an extra $1,000 off select innovative appliances like GE Profile. Add a touch of ease to your holiday with the all-in-one combo to wash and dry your laundry in one machine. And refrigerators with built-in convenient features like the dual dispense auto-fill water pitcher. Shop Black Friday savings on select GE Profile appliances, plus get free delivery now at the Home Depot. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $396 or more. Offer valid 11/5 through 12/3. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
Good morning. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. It's hour number 2 of the big show, about 8:35. I'm Jeffrey, that's Christian, and we're joined in the studio this morning by Stephen Beck. Stephen's going to be here on Saturday mornings from 9 to 11, talking Carolina life and food and sports and great stories. Stephen, do you not have anything else to do this early in the morning, brother?
No, I just had to see your face. It gets me started on the right foot.
That's a scary thought right there. All right. Waking up proud, right?
Yes, sir.
I had to look that up, brother. I was wrong. What I had on my note was waking up proud, as in I'm proud to be here.
That's right.
But it's proud.
Proud.
There's a WL in there.
There is. It's a play on words. I tried to
it.
be kitschy cute, and it may shoot me in the foot.
You are cute, just cute as a button.
That's right.
All right. So Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. Are we starting this Saturday, right? We're going? Yeah, Saturday.
Tell management.
Or is it this Saturday?
No,
I think
in all
we're looking at
seriousness,
December.
it's in December.
In December. So I don't know. Of course, I don't go to those meetings, so it's like I wait for Christian to illuminate me later.
And I don't go to those meetings.
If you don't go, then nobody knows. We're just left in the dark. So, Stephen, all right, so talk me through a Waking Up Proud episode. What are we looking at here, bud?
No, honestly, it's just a good time. A hangout is what I would say. If you mix some locker room talk with impressionist art. How do you like that?
That's deep. I have to contemplate that. So I'll have to go home and have some hot chocolate and ponder and reflect in front of the fireplace. Maybe I mute the Hallmark movie. So, but Waking Up Proud once we get going every Saturday at 9 a.m., right?
That's right.
I'm looking forward to it. So if you want to chat with Stephen, if you've had enough of Jeffrey and Christian, you want to chat with Stephen, 777-1600, and he'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Just give him a call.
Yeah, it's everything, A to Z. And in between, if you're looking to get started before December, proudsports.com.
There you go. PROWL.
ED sports.com.
All right. We'll be back with Stephen in a little bit. But I've got to get to the phone where former Secretary of the North Carolina Department of Natural and Cultural Resources, my bestie buddy, Susie Hamilton's in the spotlight. Hey, girl.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm on the prowl.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you what. I get earlier this week, and Susie is a part of an ongoing group text message. Okay. And so the rest of us, we're just Susie's the only lady in the bunch.
I know.
It's Susie and the boys. So the boys are all doing stupid boy things because it's who we are. And what does Susie drop on us? My Christmas tree's up. So, and the rest of us go, what? What is she doing? We're sharing grandpa pictures, right? One of us is, not me. One of us is. And Susie, well, I just wanted y'all to know my Christmas tree's up. I'm ready for the holidays. So good on y'all. Susie, is your Christmas tree really up?
It is. I'm sitting here staring at it. It's pretty too.
Oh my! Now, do you have an eclectic tree or is it a theme tree?
Well, this year I decided to go with a theme.
Yes.
I'm not sure it makes a lot of sense.
Oh.
It's basically small disco balls and glitter seahorses.
I need to send Susie that picture of us for our disco themed trunk for Halloween.
It is too. I got silver disco balls. I got pink disco balls. I got green disco.
Lord have mercy. She's stuck in the disco era.
That
sounds fantastic, though.
And I've got now all I need is a snow globe that sings, it's raining men.
Did you say seahorses as well with the disco balls?
Yeah, I don't know. The colors matched.
It's the Pink Seahorse Club in Wilmington, North Carolina. That's what it is. It's a new song. It's coming out.
I don't know what it was. I just could not get me. I have literally, y'all. I bet I have 55 disco balls on that Christmas tree.
How much are tickets for admission?
She's got your cover charge handled.
No,
you have to bring a disco ball.
I'm not thinking about this. I'm thinking there are going to be buses lined up into the greater Wilmington area. And so I don't know if we go in $2 a person. I don't know. Just come on. Or if you want to donate cans to the local food bank.
Donate 45 vinyl disco records.
Lord have mercy. That's
great.
great.
This is better than anything that I imagined. This is so good. Oh my gracious. So
we need pictures.
Oh, I'm gonna send a picture to the text group. I'll send you one too, Kristen.
I mean to tell you, my heart is full. This is just really, I don't even know. I don't even care what we were talking about now. This is fabulous. All right, Susie, we really should abide by the guidelines. We should talk about something this week in Carolina history. Something. I don't care.
I'm really
Just
not
tell
sure
me
how
something.
I'm not sure how to transition from pink disco balls to the Moravian church, but I'm going to give it a shot.
There is no segue for this. We're just
Clearly not.
going in a different direction. It's like when you're going down 40 in the wrong direction. There ain't nothing to do but stop and turn around. So there you go.
Just go the other way.
Here we go. U-turn. All right. Now what, Susie? The Moravians. Yes.
Well, the only thing these two things have in common really is the time of year. Because on November 17th in 1753, 15 Moravian men from Pennsylvania, I didn't realize it was just 15 of them and it was only men, arrived in present-day Forsyth County on the land they called Wachovia. And Bethabara, which I know all of y'all are familiar with in the listening area, Bethabara, which means house of passage, was the first community built in Wachovia. In 1752, the Moravians had traveled the Great Wagon Road, say that 3 times real fast, in search of a large tract of available land suitable for farming. So they selected 100,000 acres in the Piedmont region of North Carolina. So by the end of 1756, the settlers had built a church, a grist mill, a sawmill, a tannery, at a place they could throw pottery, a distillery, because why not? And they had other craft shops. That's pretty quick for 3 years.
You know what they made in those craft shops, don't you?
What?
Pink Seahorse disco balls. That's what people would travel from near and far to come.
You can get one. Just run on over to Old Salem and get yourself some disco balls. Oh Lord! In 1766, not 76. That's another date of import. The Moravians began building the town called Salem in the center of the Wachovia tract. By 1772, most essential buildings had been built and the industries transferred to the new town. Apparently, Bethabara dwindled from a central town to farmland, and it became called Old Town. Now, where did I go to elementary school, Jeffrey?
Old Town Elementary.
There you go.
Better
That's
believe it.
right.
Oh,
You
my
better
God.
believe it. Right there down the road from Bethabara.
We grew up in Old Town. I mean, this is who we are, right?
Yeah,
All right.
that's right. I
Oh,
mean,
my
I remember just walking through Bethabara, just, calls. Like, no one was making us be there to learn anything. We just went over there because
It's
it
not
was
a
there.
field trip. We're just going to, it was one of the hangouts. We'll go to Bethabara. So there you go.
We were sitting on the front of the sister's house smoking cigarettes,
Oh, my gosh. And there was always somebody who goes, where's the sugar cake? That's an Old Salem dumbbell. That's not here. That's at the other one. You have to go there.
I think you can buy can't you buy some of that stuff at Bethabara and Bethania too?
When we were there, they were not always shopping
they were
hours.
No, they had no shopping hours. They were
Salem
dipping
Creek.
candles.
No. Yeah. We spend a lot of time in Bethabara at all hours of the day. So
night, day, whenever.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. All right, we're just going to bypass. Normally we have two stories for Susie to share, but this is too good. We're just going to skip the second one. So there you go.
Well, let's do Cherokee Warrior Junaluska next
apparently
time.
we're not.
He's worth talking about.
No, absolutely. Yes, no, Susie.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to the second half of This Week in Carolina History. So please do tell.
Well, he was a distinguished Cherokee warrior. His name is Junaluska.
As in the lake.
As in the late Junaluska. He survived the Trail of Tears as he walked to Oklahoma under Andrew Jackson's command in 1838. But he later walked all the way home to North Carolina.
That
is
right?
why they granted him citizenship. The North Carolina General Assembly did, and gave him 337 acres of land and $100 in recognition of his military service back in 1847. But here's what's so ironic: the land that he was given, now near the town of Robbinsville, was part of his property prior to the Cherokee removal.
You mean the land that was taken from him illegally was then, in part, returned to him in gratitude for his service?
Yep. After he walked all the way home from Oklahoma.
That's bodacious. It really is.
Yeah, bodacious for sure.
That is
bodacious. Oh, speaking of Bo from Oklahoma, we need to,
yes,
talk to him about this.
That's really something. What a story. And then eventually, I think a lot of us have been to Lake Junaluska. It's where the Methodists gathered together and all of that. So there you go. Now, here's a little known fact. I don't know if Susie knew this, but it is widely accepted now that Junaluska saved Andrew Jackson's life.
That doesn't surprise me.
In military conflict. And then Jackson is the one that put into place the removal of Native Americans and the Trail of Tears. So there's something you can ponder, and absolutely one of those little known nuggets that we don't always talk about in history class, but there you go.
That's right.
All right, Susie, by the way, do the pink seahorse disco balls, do any of them spin?
Oh, they all spin.
Oh.
They don't spin on their own. You must spin them. But yeah, they'll spin.
Okay. Well, no, I know, sometimes you can get those little plugs and put them in the lights and they automatically spin. So I was curious.
This whole house would be on fire right now if I had to plug in all 57 of these disco balls.
So you will know Susie's house when you see it, because they won't have a Moravian star on the front porch. They'll have a pink disco ball right there.
But I do have by the way, I do have a Moravian star at the top of my tree every year. So not the full size one, not the one that goes on the porch. Those are awfully big. But
All right, they're telling me that we got to take a break, Susie. We've had too much fun. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Love you too. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
That was fabulous. All right, didn't see that one coming. See, you never know what kind of journey and adventure you're going to have on Triad Today. We'll be back with Pat Freeman and the Thursday Night Showdown on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
To basketball. Reload loaded by John Shire, is ready for another March run.
Good luck out there, 'cause I say round here, man, it's no fear. Shout out to my rivals.
Experience the passion, the pride, the power that is Duke basketball. Friday night, the Blue Devils welcome the Purple Eagles of Niagara to Durham. Catch every moment on WSJS. Complete schedule at WSJS.com.
Give thanks this year for your brand new car from Crossroads Ford in Kernersville. During the Harvest Savings Sales event, you can save up to $16,000 on a 2025 Ford F-150 truck. And get this, you can save thousands on Ford Broncos, Explorers, Mustangs, Mavericks, and many more of your favorite models. Crossroads Ford, the right off 40 on Highway 66 in Kernersville.
Better pest control starts with a better pest control company. A1 Pest Control has been protecting North Carolina homes and families from insects and pests since 1966. When it comes to keeping your home pest-free and safe for your family, choose a company with expertise to handle all of your pest problems. We'd love to be your pest control company with fast, friendly, and affordable service. Get a free estimate and save $50 on your first service. A1 Pest Control. Experienced, trusted, preferred. A-1PC.com.
They work together like a well-oiled machine. Avalon Express Lube and Service, led by quarterback Mac Allen. His team of ASC certified technicians tackle oil changes, tires, transmission work, brake repair, and inspections. And yes, there's a state-of-the-art car wash too. Located on Highway 66 South in Kernersville, Avalon Express Lube and Service is a proud supporter of high school athletics in the Triad. For top-tier service, visit Haviland Express Lube and Service, where teamwork drives results.
The Great Commission, basketball court, and where you're going today.
This is True Commentary with Stu Epperson, author and host of Truth Talk Live.
I am on an empty basketball court in a gym where a lot of gospel opportunities happen. Why? Because I'm here and because Jesus Christ rules in my life. The Great Commission, Jesus said, go into all the world. And in the Greek, the word go is an ongoing verb. As you are going. That means whatever your court is, whatever your job space is. Are you a CPA? Are you working out of the home? Are you raising a family? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that's an opportunity to share the good news of Jesus Christ. Seize the moment, redeem the time, and look around. The harvest is plenty. So where do you share the gospel if you're a believer? Or look down to those 2 feet, my size 14s, wherever these take me. That is my mission field.
Join Stu on radio, social media, and his daily Truth Talk Live podcast. Learn more at truthnetwork.com.
Wake up, it's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. It is 8:50. Getting ready for the Week 12 Thursday night showdown, though, NFL preview with Pat Freeman, feature writer for Buffalo Criterion and a member of the Pro Football Writers of America. Good morning, Pat. Thanks for being here.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? Thanks for having me on with you.
So, Pat, we'll get right down to it. Does Houston have a chance here?
Absolutely. This is a weird year in the NFL. They absolutely have a chance. The Bills have not been a stellar defensive team this entire season, so they definitely have a chance.
So both teams coming off big wins last week. Buffalo had to rally to down Tampa Bay. That was a high-scoring affair. The Texans win on the last second. What do you expect tomorrow night at NRG Stadium?
Well, I think if Houston is smart, the best thing to do with the Bills is to run the football. The Bills have not stopped to run the entire season. And if you do that, you can keep Josh Allen off the field. Josh Allen is the reigning MVP and is still having a pretty good season, even though his receivers have not really showed up the entire season consistently. But I think the formula to beat the Bills is to run the football and run the football and run the football. If Houston does that, they have a very good chance of beating the Bills.
Well, you know, here's the thing, too, and maybe they don't get enough credit. Houston entered last week with the #1 defense in the National Football League against the pass. So if Josh Allen's on his A game, I mean, he's got to take a break from filming commercials because he's on my TV 25 hours a day, but anyway,
right.
So if he has the typical brilliant game to which we have become accustomed the last few years, who wins out? Josh Allen or the Houston secondary?
Well, I think Josh Allen has, because he is such a weapon and he offers such a problem to defenses. No matter how good that defense, he seems to be able to find a way to get the Bills into the end zone or in scoring position. So I really think the formula to beating the Bills is keeping Josh Allen off the field. And no matter what the defenses have tried all season, Josh has still had a fairly good season, has been relatively effective. But in the Tampa Bay game, he turned the ball over twice. People are overlooking that because he produced 6 touchdowns, but he did have 2 critical turnovers in that game, and Tampa was unable to. On one occasion, they only got 3 points when they really should have got a touchdown. But, I think the formula for beating the Bills is keeping Josh off the field as much as possible.
All right. So, Pat, one more, the big one, I think. 2 years ago, everybody was C.J. Stroud crazy. I mean, it was kind of a little bit expected maybe, but I'm not sure we anticipated the depth of his early success in the league. Houston has now won back-to-back games without C.J. Stroud and a former first-round pick. Could be back this week. What do you know? I mean, is he going to play? Is he not going to play? Where are we?
Well, we have not heard specifically on that yet. I have not heard anything that he is going to play or not going to play, but it could be trending in that position. So we'll wait to hear more later today. We'll get more information on that as the day goes on.
Sure.
But, if you're going to play the game right, I'm not going to let the Bills know until I have to.
Completely understandable. Now, here's one more question, Pat. Does Houston have the luxury of being unable to lose if they want to make the postseason? I mean, if Buffalo wins, then they kind of strengthen their hold. If they lose, they're not out of it. But if Houston comes out of this Week 12 showdown with 5 wins, 6 losses, it could be a mighty Herculean effort to get back in the playoff picture. So does that kind of throw the unseen advantage to the Texans' way?
I think they're under more pressure than the Bills to win this game. But the Bills, too, are under pressure because of the rise of the New England Patriots. Nobody expected the Patriots to be where they are right now, and the Patriots are playing pretty good football and are leading the AFC East. So both teams really are in, a pretty stiff situation. It's going to be stiff on both sides, but I'm expecting more pressure on the Texans to have to win this game, but the Bills are under pressure too.
Going to be a good one tomorrow night. Our coverage on WSJS will begin at 7:30, then on the tube at 8:15. So you put on the tube, hit mute, turn on WSJS. You get the best of both worlds, and you can stay up to date with Pat. Again, a Buffalo Criterion feature writer and a member of the Pro Football Writers of America. Pat, thanks for getting up early and chatting with us. I appreciate the visit.
Hey, thanks for having me on. It's been a pleasure.
Come back anytime, my friend. And that is going to do it for hour number 2. After our break, a little news, a little weather, a little sports coming your way. We're going to go off the beaten path with Ty Collins. Dave Pulaski will be along with the Pigskin Preview and another story of gratitude before all is said and done. Have a spectacular Wednesday, my friends. Looking at a high of 73 and mostly sunny. Back with more after this. News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
The NFL is your ticket to heart-pounding action exclusively on WSJS. Experience Sunday night primetime, Monday night football, and Thursday night primetime like never before. Plus, catch Sunday afternoon doubleheaders that keep you on the edge of your seat. Hear every play live and dive deeper with NFL Preview and NFL Insider every Sunday morning. Check the full schedule at WSJS.com.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves the enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits. Made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a grilled tenderloin biscuit for only $3.29. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
This Thanksgiving, let Precision Garage Door open the doors to what matters most. With their 140 $49 noisy garage door special, you can silence the racket and enjoy the holiday. Or take advantage of $250 off new double garage doors or $150 off single ones. Stucked with Gratitude, powered by Precision. They handle the garage and you handle the turkey. Visit PrecisionDoorNC.com and make your garage door the gateway to a memorable Thanksgiving. That's PrecisionDoorNC.com.
It's like a hug from Grandma. Buttery, sweet, and oh so delightful. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies, a treat that's been hand-rolled and hand-cut with love for over 60 years. Choose from sugar, chocolate, butterscotch, lemon, black walnut, or ginger. Each bite is a step into a community of flavor, crafted by 9 generations of cookie bakers. Perfect for the game or anytime you need a sweet escape. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies, 4643 Freeburg Church Road, Plymouth, or online at haynescookies.com.
Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem is celebrating 55 years of serving our community. Come celebrate with us.
Come together in celebration.
We have an abundance of 2026 Mercedes on the lot, and new models are arriving weekly. Get exceptional pricing during this event. With interest rates as low as 1.99%, you can drive away in your brand new Mercedes today. Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, heavily invested in and proud to serve our community for 55 years.
At East Coast Wings and Grill. Tonight, kids 10 and under eat free from 3 p.m. till close in Greensboro on New Garden Road and in Kernersville. Worldwide at eastcoastwings.com. It's a wing for all.
Hey, it's Josh Graham here from The Drive, where on today's show, why the Carolina Panthers have identified a star. And I'm not talking about the guy who threw for 450 yards on Sunday. That, plus your chance to win tickets and weekly positivity, 3 to 6 p.m. this afternoon, right here on WSJS.
Finally, news, talk, and sports done right. WSJS Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
The heat and rain have held you back, but cooler days are just around the corner. It's time to reignite those outdoor ambitions. Whether it's mulch, sand, gravel, topsoil, or stone, Black Sand Company has everything you need to transform your space. Visit them online or call 336-788-6411. Your outdoor vision deserves the best materials, and Black Sand Company delivers. Don't let the weather dictate your plans. Start building your dream outdoors today with Black Sand Company.
Open enrollment for health insurance starts in October. Learn how to avoid Medicare scams. What are the best plans? Hi, this is Jill Berlin. Join me Thursday mornings on the Jill Berlin Show to learn about your best health insurance options so that you can get the best care. We'll break it all down. Send me your questions. Jill at rsvp65.com. That's Jill at rsvp65.com. Plus, enjoy a positive quote and what's trending new online. The Jill Berlin Show, Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. on Triad Today on WSJS.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some mild conditions coming our way for today, increasing sunshine or high low 70s. Overcast for the overnight hours and our low closer to 45, and then plenty of sunshine tomorrow, trimming our high just a little bit back into the mid to upper 60s. And we are dry Thursday night, Friday too, with Friday's high low 70s. Fast moving disturbance drawing in a little rain by Friday night into Saturday. We're back to dry weather Sunday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
You've always been curious. Over time, you've wondered about the best news source, the hottest sports updates, even the weather reports. But as the weekend approaches, make sure there's one decision you're certain about. WSJS.com. No second guessing ever. We bring you the latest news, talk, sports, and weather. Tune in live worldwide. Explore your favorite show hosts and our exciting contests. At WSJS.com, we keep you informed and entertained. WSJS.com.
At Jerry Hunt Supercenter, they don't just sell cars, they deliver gratitude with every key. As the king of pre-owned vehicles in Lexington and Salisbury, their relentless pursuit of 100% satisfaction drives them. Feast on savings and gobble up great deals all month long. With a lifetime powertrain warranty, stuff your garage, not just your plate. Their prices are something to be thankful for. Jerry Hunt Supercenter, where every car comes with a side of gratitude. Visit JerryHuntSupercenter.com and harvest the best deals.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Up and at 'em. It's Wednesday.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
I'm ready for it.
Really?
Yeah. Really? Y'all ready for this? You know what I'm saying?
What is this show? This show is stupid.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much.
Does that make me weird? Does that make me weird? Yes. I guess I'm a weirdo. You're a weirdo.
Good thing it's Weirdo Wednesday. All right, everyone. Let's get weird.
What is it? Showtime.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. Have you registered? Are you in it to win it? Talking about fall into winning at WSJS.com. It'll take 30 seconds out of your day. Your name, your email, your favorite show, which of course is Triad Today, and pick your prize. Really, it's just that simple. We've got Motley Crue, Tommy Lee, Nikki Sixx, Vince Neils, John 5, Invade PNC Music Pavilion coming up this August with special guest Tesla and Extreme. Boy, what a show that's going to be. We've also got Demon Deacon Football. Wake welcomes in Delaware November 22nd to a Legacy Federal Credit Union Stadium. The Greensboro Swarm are back in action with the Capital City Go-Go at Novant Health Fieldhouse November 28th. And the old gold and black, that's right, the Deeks on the hardwood. Wake Forest basketball will take on the Fighting Camels of Campbell at the Joel November 25th. Your name, your email, and pick your prize. You can win once every 30 days. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody, and you have to enter every week. Just a reminder, I've said that before, but I don't know why. It's policy. It's what the people in the corner office decided. So go and take it, and then you can win big. All right, my friends, weather-wise, what are we looking at today? A high of 73, 64 tomorrow, and then back on the warmer side, 71 Friday to kick off your weekend. If you're headed out and about, to and there, over Dale Hill and Snow to Grandma's house, something I got lost in all the lyrics. If you would like a traveling weather forecast, the number to dial, 336-777-1600. Christian, you want to give away some tickets?
I would love to.
Let's do it. Lines are open right now. 777-1600. Weird Al Yankovic brings Bigger and Weirder 2026 to First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro. His special guest, Puddle's Pity Party. What we're going to do, Christian's going to play a snippet, just a few seconds of a Weird Al song, and then you tell us what's the next lyric. All right? We're not going to make you sing for 7 or 8 minutes. You have to do the whole song. What's the next lyric? And the Weird Al tickets are yours. It's just that easy. 777-1600. Christian, hit it.
Happy Days is my favorite theme song. I can sure kick your butt in a game of ping pong. I'll ace any trivia quiz you bring on. Fluent in JavaScript as well as Klingon. All right, I see me roll on my Segway. I know in my heart they think I.
All right. Can you play it one more time? Now, before you do, here's what we're doing. These are for Weird Al Yankovic tickets. Weird Al's going to be in Greensboro, First Horizon Coliseum, June 5th. That's a Friday night at 7:30. The bigger and weirder 2026 tour. We got them. You want them. Christian's going to play a snippet from Weird Al. You tell us what's the next lyric. Have a listen.
Happy Days is my favorite theme song. I can sure kick your butt in a game of ping pong. I'll ace any trivia quiz you bring on. Fluent in JavaScript as well as Klingon. All right, I see me roll on my Segway. I know in my heart they think I.
All right. Good luck. Weird Al tickets on the line. Call now. 336-777-1600. It is time for us to go off the beaten path with Ty Collins, brought to you by Crazy Kevin Powell, Kevin Powell Motorsports, and Foothill Ford. Kevin says yes.com. Kevin says yes.com. Good morning, TC.
I say yes.com too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So go see Kevin get your next ride. All right, Ty. I mean, to tell you, I feel like we've already been all over the place this morning, but you got something extra special in store, right?
Oh, yes. And Tippecanoe, Indiana, school resource officers, which I have to give them credit for this.
Yes.
With the sheriff's office infiltrated a local elementary school.
Okay.
To jokingly crack down on the overused popular phrase 6'7". They posted a video to their Facebook page catching students using the obnoxious phrase in class.
So we added change 4. What else, Emery? 6'7". Whoa.
What'd you say?
Did I just hear 6'7", Mrs. Keller? You did. I think it was this one. I saw her hand up. Oh, yeah. First ticket of the day. Oh, no. Hey, Indiana code 6'7". It's now against the law to use the word 6'7" unless using it in a math problem or someone's age.
That's cute. They're ticketing elementary kids now. That's rich. That's funny.
Yeah, this is not a real law, and there's no real tickets distributed. But yes, it's a phrase that's constantly said in our household too. So, yes,
mine too. Listen, my 16-year-old with a driver's license, she has a job, and when you ask her what happened in school today, what does it invariably lead with? Ooh, in math class, the answer to problem 3 was 6'7". I go, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Really? We're all in it, and nobody knows what it means. So just 6'7". All right, there you go. I like that. Good for the Tippecanoe and tickets too, right? That's good stuff.
Yeah, there you go. These kids these days, huh?
Good for them. All right.
Yeah, that's right. A bear broke into a home in Colorado twice in one night, Jeffrey.
Wow.
Here are the residents yelling at the bear, then talking about the deputies who came to their home to take care of the situation. I can barely wait. Let's go.
Get out! Oh, my God. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
I have never been more grateful for men with guns in my entire life. Like, officers, thank you for your courage. This is bad.
Was the bear cub inside?
Yeah, I mean,
why would a bear
twice
break
in
in
one
twice? That's just, don't leave your Honey Nut Cheerios out on the counter, I guess. Good gracious.
That's right.
Well,
yes.
All is well, except for the broken door, right?
So, yeah, except for the broken door. Yep.
I'm not sure I'd yell at a bear. I think
No,
I might
I'm
speak
not
more
yelling at them.
respectfully. Wouldn't you kind of like, hey, can I get you
No.
anything, Mr. Bear? So it's all you're good? All right. You comfy?
Yes.
All right. Have at it.
But yeah, bear in mind, you're talking to a beast.
You're packed with them today, aren't you, Ty?
All right, I'm not going to tell you where this next one is. You can figure this out. A 44-year-old man named Peter Riera was arrested for opening fire on 3 others after an argument outside a bar over how many eggs chickens can lay.
Stop.
Thankfully,
Stop.
Yes,
Stop right there.
thank you.
They were at a bar and they got into an argument about how many
Mhm.
eggs a chicken can lay.
Yes.
All right, continue. Carry on.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, though. Apparently, decides to open fire, and he shoots like stormtroopers in Star Wars because no one was hurt. Here is the master. Here is the master sergeant Dominic, and a public information officer talking about what happened.
The shooter evidently raises chickens, and the conversation was about how many eggs a chicken can lay. One victim ran out into the roadway trying to get away from the shooter. The other two victims hid. We had several phone calls. The shooter himself called 911. Arming yourself with a handgun when you're under the influence is not a good idea. There's never going to be a good outcome.
All right, so you said you weren't going to tell us where. Assuming that it was not our home state of North Carolina, this could have only taken place in the great state of Florida.
That's correct. Yes! Tell him what he's won.
Yes. Yes, sir. You got 11 eggs in a dozen, right? That's right. It was something like that. Oh my gosh. You have anything better to argue about than that? Really? Guys, lighten up. Oh, wow. Okay.
You really don't. Yeah, so a police in Washington, D.C. are looking for 9 suspects that burglarized a vape shop. The crazy part is that there is footage of all 9 of them coming out of one vehicle like it was a clown car. Here is the owner of the shop talking about what happened.
Find some DNA and stuff like that where they basically kind of cut themselves because of the glass. Everything was destroyed. My heart dropped because it's like all of this hard work that we do to bring the community together, to bring some businesses together. It is very hard to build businesses.
9 guys in one car, and they go rob a vape shop.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, if they can't catch those guys, then I don't know what's up. It seems that'd be most vape shops are not even big enough to hold 9 people. Aren't they normally small businesses? Very, very small?
Yes, pretty small.
Okay. All right. In Washington, D.C.
They got to put that video of them all jumping out of the car.
Yeah.
And put some clown music in the background.
You got to post that. I bet you break that case in a day. I don't even think it'll take 4 hours. You'll know exactly who that was. So yeah, post that video online. All right, Ty, give us one more before our first break.
Before a break, we will go to a 17-year-old who drove onto a golf course in Florida and did donuts, causing around $160,000 of damage. The kid confessed, saying he did it because he was bored. Here is the sheriff, Mike Chitwood, talking about the crime.
The vehicle entered the second hole here at Venetian Bay Golf Course, and they basically destroyed 7,000 square feet of the second hole, causing about $160,000 in damage. And based on LPR evidence, anonymous tips, we were able to get the person who drove the truck onto the greens. Keller Atkins, 17-year-old Atlantic High School student, confessed to causing the damage because they were bored. Didn't think there was anything else to do at 2:30 in the morning. I'll use a line that my grandmother relayed on me. Nothing good happens after 10 o'clock at night.
$160,000 in damage?
Yeah, that is a lot.
No. With a golf cart? Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that was possible. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I would have to say, I'd have to actually see the donuts. I mean, of course, having to keep the greens, or if it is the green, it could be the greens. That's one thing. But
wow.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So you're going to need to get a job. All right, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. Then we'll be back with more of Off the Beaten Path with Ty Collins, brought to you by Crazy Kevin Powell. KevinSaysYes.com. KevinSaysYes.com. Back after this. News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Yo, homeboy, where you been, man?
Oh my goodness. If Amish Paradise and Another One Rides the Bus don't get you in the mood for musical entertainment, you can just eat it. The Weird Al Yankovic Bigger and Weirder 2026 tour is coming to Greensboro at First Horizon Coliseum in June. Win tickets before you can buy them this Friday, the 21st. So beat it to Live Nation and WSJS.com now.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits. Made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a grilled tenderloin biscuit for only $3.29. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
Does your backyard need a little TLC this spring? It can be overwhelming to know where to start. Luckily, Ace Hardware on Robin Hood Road is here to help. Josh and his staff offer personalized yard care prescriptions tailored just for you. And right now, get free assembly and delivery on grills, blowers, and lawnmowers over $3.99. Ace knows your backyard is their backyard. Visit your neighborhood Ace at acehardware.com for online orders that'll be ready for pickup in 15 minutes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Motion to the right. Claiborne gets it. Boom. Touchdown. That was emphatic.
Wake Forest football returns to a legacy stadium on Saturday, November 22nd to battle it out with Delaware. Limited tickets remain. Order yours today at godeeks.com/tickets. We'll see you at a legacy stadium on Saturday, November 22nd as the Deacons take on the Fightin' Blue Hens. Go Deeks!
Hola, amigos. Fall is in the air, and your best Mexican food is ready to be served at Pancho Villa's. Come to one of our 2 locations in the Triad for the best, authentic, delicious Mexican food. We're excited to be partners on the Truth Network, and we're glad to serve your family all year round.
Pancho Villa's, Mexican and seafood restaurant on South Stratford Road, Winston-Salem, and Pancho Villa's, High Point on West Fairfield Street, near the Walmart.
Goodwill Industries of Northwest North Carolina is a nonprofit organization that has served the local community since 1926. Through the sales of donated items, they fund employment and training programs to help people find hope, opportunity, and jobs. Goodwill Industries has provided services to 26,000 people in the last year. The good they do is because of you. Goodwill Industries of Northwest North Carolina. Online at goodwillnwnc.org.
UNCSA presents The Nutcracker at the Tanger Center in downtown Greensboro for 5 breathtaking performances. Friday, December 5th through Sunday, December 7th. Tickets at tangercenter.com/nutcracker.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Time to wake up. It's a Good Morning on Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian Stevens here, and we are off the beaten path with Ty Collins. All right, TC, back at it. Where you want to go now?
Let's go to California, San Francisco.
Okay.
A video has been released from an incident in September where a light rail in San Francisco flew into a curve at a high speed and jolted passengers after the driver dozed off. Wow.
Ooh.
Here is the sound of the jolted passengers and the driver trying to calm people.
I'm sorry. Relax. We didn't crash. Relax.
We didn't crash. Relax. That's your go-to.
I guess that was Bart. For the light rail, but yeah, that's the go-to is relax.
We didn't crash. Relax.
There's a lot more worse things that could happen.
I would hate to
I
have to
dozed off.
knock him out. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Do not fall asleep at the I didn't even at the wheel. I guess a light rail is kind of like a train. Is that right?
It's a subway.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
yeah.
But they don't call it subway. They call it light rail.
BART. It's BART.
BART? BART?
Yeah. Bay Area Rail Transit.
Look at all you smart people. I had no idea. Okay.
Doesn't really work in Fresno, you know. Just think about it.
Well, it's Bay Area, Christian. You can't like Fresno. You'd have to say some kind of area. So like
just stop.
We'll be an area.
enough.
With an okay, we'll stop.
Just stop. All right. So we
can do this all day, Christian.
The monorail driver falls asleep and he tells people, "Relax, I didn't crash." Okay.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, you just see your therapist about that one. All right, please give me another one. We got to get out of here. Oh my gosh.
A 21-year-old woman in Florida.
Of course.
I can't even get
the third one out of Florida today, right?
A 21-year-old woman in Florida was caught super speeding. That's right, super speeding.
Not
That's what they have turned it.
But
That's super speeding.
Super speeding, yes.
Yes, hit the clip from Spaceballs. Super speeding at 107 miles per hour. When asked why she was driving so fast, she said she was trying to make it. And this I can understand this. She was trying to make it to Little Caesars before they closed. Pizza. She's explaining why she was speeding to the Little Caesars. Here's the clip.
There's a Little Caesars up the street from my house and where I was going to go jogging. And so I was speeding and it closed at 12. So I literally had like 15 minutes to get there. It didn't even feel like 107. It just like I was driving to get to, I was hungry. When they pulled me over, I'm like, oh my God, am I getting pulled over? And by the time I get to look to the back, he's already like, I didn't even get to go like into a gas station. I didn't even pull over. He literally got me in the middle of the road and I was like going at a green light and he got to my window. It was like,
speaking at 107 degrees.
107.
Yeah.
With all due respect,
107 miles
Caesars,
per hour. And then how fast is she talking right there?
They ain't got nothing at Little Caesars that's worth me going 107. And I'm a fan. But come on now. Come on. And she's surprised.
She wants Little Caesars at 11:45 on a evening, you know?
Baby, you should just have some grilled cheese.
Or go to Walmart.
I mean, at this day and age, 21-year-old woman, right?
Wow.
Definitely fully aware of Uber Eats, and, everything that everything now can be brought to you. So why is she going 107 miles per hour to get to Little Caesars?
It was right down the road.
What is this, the 90s?
Oh my gosh, lady, just pull over. Give me your license. You're not driving again for a good long while. All right.
She should have just ran down there, according to her. It was only like
right
5 minutes down the road. Yeah.
107. Oh, my goodness. Okay, and that's in Florida. You know, we should really send a Christmas gift to the people of Florida for making Off the Beaten Path possible. What would we do without them? That's what's okay. All right, Ty.
Well, I want to say, but going by her statement, you could definitely tell she wasn't dozing off.
No.
She's on another level. She must have had 3 Red Bulls. The way she was talking.
She could get a job driving the light rail.
Yeah.
In the Bay Area.
Well, yeah, I had to get this to 11:45 and I had to go get the... Slow down.
Oh, my gosh. All right, Ty, give us another one. Come on.
All right, two police officers in Kentucky saved a horse that was stuck in a swimming pool by making a lasso out of a garden hose. We have all done that, right? Here are homeowners and Officer Trey McKnight talking about the incredible rescue.
All 4 legs were stuck through the cover, and they were thrashing about.
Know how long the horse could hold his head above water. So I composed the lasso, and me and my sergeant lassoed the horse and pulled him over to the stairs, and he walked right out.
Yeah.
There we go. Come this way, baby. I did tell my sergeant that they're going to take my gun and issue me a lasso.
That horse.
Yeah, once they got the horse out of the pool, they asked the horse why the long fade.
Oh, there it is.
What did they get?
There it is.
Did they get the Dalmatian and the Budweiser wagon out as well?
Yeah. No.
Right.
Oh, gosh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was a Clydesdale, by the way.
That was a Clydesdale.
Yeah.
Did you hear it? I mean, there's no way that was not a Clydesdale, right?
That splash
was a
was
stupid
huge.
horse. You saw that the cover was on the pool and you decided to walk across anyway?
Clydesdale was drinking its own product.
I thought horses were smarter than that. Are you kidding me? It's-
Oh no! Well, they're thinking about trying to get to Little Caesars before it closed.
It
That's
was
why.
called, yeah. So
Yeah.
he said my ride left me. I was trying to keep up. All right,
Yeah.
Ty, that was a lot of
Yes,
fun,
sir.
buddy. We got to get. We'll talk again next week.
We gotta get. Yeah, we'll talk again soon, brother.
All right, guys, keep it below 107, will you?
I'll try that. Hey, make sure you get out to Wake Forest's final home game for football against the Fighting Blue Hens. All right.
Quack, 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 hawk, something, whatever a blue hen cluck, cluck makes, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all right. All right, we'll see you out there, folks. You can stay connected with
All
Ty
right.
at thetycollins.com and on the podcast Box to Box and Fan Interference. TC, you're the best. Have a great one, buddy. Talk with you soon.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He's already left. He had to get down to Little Caesars. News, talk, sports of the Triad. WSJS.
As the warmth of the holiday season embraces us, we are filled with gratitude for you, our amazing listeners. Your enthusiasm makes fall into winning a joyous experience. With winter on the horizon, we invite you to seize the moment and visit WSJS.com for a chance to win incredible prizes. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Here's to a season of joy and a new year brimming with possibilities. Fall into winning WSJS.com.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up, Oscar!
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some mild conditions coming our way for today, increasing sunshine or high low 70s. Overcast for the overnight hours and our low closer to 45, and then plenty of sunshine tomorrow, trimming our high just a little bit to back into the mid to upper 60s. And we are dry Thursday night, Friday too, with Friday's high low 70s. Fast moving disturbance drawing in a little rain by Friday night into Saturday. We're back to dry weather Sunday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hey, this is Dana Lash. News Talk Sports for the Triad. WSJS is now your home for The Dana Show. Join me this afternoon at 2 as I break down the ridiculous politics and misleading news of the day. Don't miss The Dana Show with me, Dana Lash, on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
In Greensboro, basketball isn't just a game, it's a buzz. The Swarm brings the sting to the court. Every dribble, every dunk electrifies the Hive.
You ain't got nothing on me, yeah. I'm on the sting like a bee, yeah.
On Fieldhouse Fridays, savor $3 hot dogs, popcorn, and $6 drafts. Opening night, the first 750 fans score a 10th anniversary Swarm rally scarf. From the borough to the big time, Greensboro's got game. Visit greensboro.gleague.nba.com and discover hoops with a sting.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-791-1313. That's 800-791-1313.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Jeffrey Griffin with Triad Today on WSJS.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Folks, we're on social media. Have you connected? Like, share, follow, subscribe. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at WSJS Triad Today, and on Facebook at WSJS Radio Triad Today, streaming live from our studios on Providence Lane every weekday morning, 7 to 10 a.m. It is time for Pigskin, a preview with Brother Dave Pulaski. Dave, we're in week 3. It seems like we just got started, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, the playoffs go so fast, right? I mean, when you get to this point of the year and you're starting to get toward Thanksgiving, you know, not everybody likes to work on Thanksgiving except for high school football coaches, because they love to have those practices leading into those Black Friday games, because that means you're having a tremendous season and you're getting pretty close to that ultimate goal of a state championship, and we're about halfway there right now.
Yeah, I was explaining to my children just last night, Dave, that at this point in the playoffs, everybody's good.
Yeah, I mean, there's no accidents. Even the teams that are coming away with upset victories, you know, at this point, you know, you're good for a reason and you're there for a reason. You're not just there just for the heck of it for a participation trophy. You know, you're trying to make these dreams happen. And, you know, what we have in the Triad, we still have a lot of teams still playing right now, which is really awesome to see.
Yeah, and this is why you run the sprints in August. This is why you show up for optional, which are not really optional, but for the optional off-season workouts. This is why you put in the effort. In June and July, when you're the only one in the gym, you go early, you stay late, because when it comes down to the fourth quarter in mid to late November and the other guy's tired and you're not, you're ready to go. That's where championships and titles come from. And boy, you had a great game last week in round 2, Dave. You were in Pfafftown. Reagan, coming off that first round bye, they had won 1, they had lost 1, they had had a week off. We didn't know what to expect, but boy, the Raiders looked red hot against A.L. Brown.
Yeah, they were working things on both sides of the ball, and it was really their calling cards too, right, Jeffrey? He was running the ball. John Evans Jr. 4 rushing touchdowns, also had a receiving touchdown, 5 touchdowns in a playoff game. It is no individual accomplishment to sneeze at against an AL Brown squad that was playing some pretty good football. They had won 5 in a row going into that game against Reagan, but not only was John Evans Jr. running over the defense, but the Reagan defense was dominant as well. They were back to their normal selves, and what we saw was the blueprint for a championship. Run the football, stop the other team, and you're going to have a chance to win every single game.
Yeah, so Reagan will be on the road this week. Now, we will not be traveling with the Raider Nation as Dave and buddy Drew. Dave in his 10th season, Drew in season number 9 behind the microphone in the Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week broadcast. Our coverage will begin at 6:30, and this is online only because we got to share the airwaves with the Duke Blue Devils. So the Blue Devils are going to be on air. Dave and Drew will be online, WSJS.com. And Dave, have you punched in Cornelius into the map on your mobile phone so you know where to go?
Yeah. First road trip down to Huff High School. We've had them before, but it's usually been at Grimsley for some of those epic playoff games that they've had against the Whirlies. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting down there. Just south of Lake Norman, and should be a tremendous atmosphere. They have a field turf surface down there at Huff, and Jeffrey is talent when you're talking about both West Forsyth and Huff. I mean, when you're looking at West Forsyth, this guy's going to Georgia. This guy's the son of an NFL running back. On the Huff side, this guy's going to Miami. This guy's a 5-star and is going to be playing at Texas. It's, you just go down the list. When you're going to be listening and watching college football in a couple of years, you're going to be like, hey, I recognize that name. And a lot of them are going to be from this game.
So, yeah, I was looking. West Forsyth comes in 10-2, which is by any measure a stellar record. The Titans have won 7 in a row. And I got to tell you, because I'm biased in favor of the hometown kids, Dave, I was thinking, well, this is great. I mean, West, they're going to go on the road, get this win, and then we're just going to bear down on punching our ticket to a state championship title game appearance. And then I looked at Huff. The Huskies, the number 1 seed. They've won all 11 games, averaging more than 40 points per outing. But even more impressively, on paper, they only given up 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, and that's where Samari Matthews comes in, the Texas recruit. He actually has a Longhorn sticker on the back of his Huff helmet when he's out there on the field. And I mean, he's just such a tremendous defensive player. There's like we said, there's so much talent with Huff. But, by the same token, West Forsyth has been playing so well for the last month and a half now. And you have to remember, too, they led the number 1 team in the state, Grimsley, going into the 4th quarter during the regular season before the Whirlies came away with that victory. So right now, I think West Forsyth believes they can play with and beat anybody. So, you're just going to have to tune in and find out what happens on Friday night.
I mean, Dave, we've said it so many times, but the truth is the truth, brother. When the offenses really are going to offset each other, the defenses are stalwart. They come to play week in and week out. It's going to be, is there a turnover? Does somebody's emotions get the best of them? Is there an unnecessary personal foul, which is going to tack 15 yards on when somebody was already looking at 3rd and 8? And then they get the automatic first down. Is it going to be an unexpected turnover? Somebody going to put the ball on the ground? Is somebody going to get popped on a reception and you play the tip drill and all of a sudden somebody comes away, or a big return? It's going to be one of those moments that, Dave, we could all point to and go, that's where the game turned, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the first half is going to be big here. I feel like West Forsyth greatly improves their chances if they can get out to an early lead and force Huff to play comeback football. That's not something that they've been used to recently. Huskies actually had a couple of close calls early in the season. They only beat Mooresville by a single possession. They had a really tough non-conference schedule, played a team from Virginia, played another one from South Carolina, had some narrow wins there. But lately, they've been absolutely dominating their opponents. Beat Palisade 63-7 in their second-round game last week. So it'll be interesting to see what West Forsyth could do if they could get out to an early lead. They did that last week against Mallard Creek, jumped out to a 16-0 lead, were able to basically coast to a 22-10 victory. They were never really threatened heavily by the Mavericks in that game. So I think the first half is going to tell us a lot about what the Titans are capable of this Friday.
I mean, Dave, I feel like we're just nitpicking here, but with Huff really playing hide and seek the last few weeks with their opponents, has that maybe perhaps, and we're only guessing here, has that instilled a comfort level that they're going to have to cast aside and man up and be ready to play come Friday night?
Yeah, you wonder that, right? Because, the last few weeks of the regular season, outside of a 28-6 win at Myers Park, which is pretty impressive, some of the other opponents there that they have been blowing out, not the best teams. You look at Garinger, they beat them 66-0, and that's a team that has historically struggled in recent years. They beat Hopewell 56-0 in their regular season finale. I was kind of impressed that they came out and really just took it to Palisades, kind of had that killer instinct coming out of the bye week. But, this is another level up in competition against a West Forsyth team that Max Preps has ranked as number 11 in the state. So this is going to be no easy task for the Huskies by any stretch.
And folks, get out and support your favorite local high school team. There, and Dave already touched on it, there are a ton of teams across Northwest North Carolina, particularly in the Piedmont Triad, that are still playing in week 3. I just have an affinity for Oak Grove. We all know about Grimsley. Reagan's going to be at it. Dave, you could get out to pretty much any community, get out and the kids are still playing. It's a fun time of the year, isn't it?
It's one of the best times of year. I absolutely love looking at the schedules and trying to figure out where we're going to be on a week-to-week basis. And, the opportunity to go down to Cornelius this week. And, remember that the 8A bracket is deeper in the playoffs than the other ones. It's only a 24-team field as opposed to 48. So the winner of this game goes to the regional final and is one of the final 4 leading toward the state championship game. There's actually a bye week after Black Friday for the regional final between the regional final and the state championship game in 8A. So you're getting down to the nitty-gritty here of the best in 8A. So it was just a great opportunity. West Forsyth's the last team standing in 8A. And like we said, when you talk about the talent level on both sides of the football for both teams, it's just too good to pass up because, like we said, there's going to be a lot of names that you're going to recognize in a few years, not just in college football, but maybe even in the NFL.
Folks, again, our coverage online, WSJS.com with Dave Pulaski and Drew Brackett Friday night from Cornelius as the Huff Huskies entertain the Titans of West Forsyth. Our coverage begins at 6:30 and kickoff at 7 p.m. The Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week. Well, brought to you by Jerry Hunt Supercenter. They're in Lexington and Salisbury, the king of pre-owned cars, over 1,200 in stock, powered in part by Pat's Body Shop and Towing. Dario, Play It Again Sports, and Haviland Express Lube and Service in Kayville, fueled by Bobo's Deli and Grill, Northwest Ace, The Helpful Place, the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, LeBlue, Ultra Pure Water, and special thanks to Glorified Body Well Spa in Clemens, Piedmont Trucks in Greensboro, A1 Pest Control, and Black Sand Company. Dave, be careful on the road, and we'll talk with you next week.
You know it, Jeffrey. Thanks so much.
Hey, Pigskin Preview with Dave Pulaski. It is 9:46. We're going to take one more break and come back and wrap it up with a story of gratitude. Let's do it together. News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Friday nights are electric on WSJS.
Steps out of the tackle. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Northwest Guilford.
It's the Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week. The king of pre-owned vehicles in Lexington and Salisbury.
Inside the 10, inside the 5, and into the end zone is a touchdown for Reedsville.
The High School Football Game of the Week is also made possible by our friends at Glorified Body Well Spa, the premier wellness destination in Clemens, by Black Sand Company. Your landscape, your way, every day.
Picked off at midfield by Dudley, and they're running back the other way.
Our proud sponsors help bring these games to life, like A1 Pest Control, protecting homes and families since 1966. And by LeBlue Ultra Pure Water. Experience the difference for yourself.
And RJ Reynolds jumps on top of it. What a break, and what a turn of events.
The Jerry Hunt Supercenter High School Football Game of the Week, right here on WSJS and online at WSJS.
Heritage Hardwood Floors, they've been crafting exquisite flooring solutions for homes, businesses, and schools since 2005. Offering hardwood, carpet, and waterproof laminate, they ensure quality and style wow at every step. Plus, refinishing of existing hardwood floors is their specialty, backed by over 60 years of combined experience. With unmatched customer service, they will elevate your space with the care you deserve. Transform your floors today. Visit heritagehardwoodfloors.ws. Heritage Hardwood Floors, when it comes to flooring, they have no ceiling.
Calling all wing lovers. East Coast Wings and Grill on New Garden Road in Greensboro and in Cartersville. Kids eat free tonight. Kids 10 and under eat free from 3 p.m. till close. Visit eastcoastwings.com for all the details.
I was choosing alcohol over my family. That's when I made the call. Now I'm finding better ways to cope.
Mental health care works when you make the call. Visit mentalhealthcareworks.org. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Try it today with Jeffrey Griffin, only on WSJS.
During the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed a National Thanksgiving Day to be celebrated on the final Thursday in November, beginning in 1863. The document, written by Secretary of State William H. Seward, reads as follows. The year that is drawing towards its close has been filled with the blessings of fruitful fields and healthful skies. To these bounties, which are so constantly enjoyed that we are prone to forget the source from which they come, others have been added, which are of so extraordinary a nature that they cannot fail to penetrate and soften even the heart which is habitually insensible to the ever-watchful providence of Almighty God. In the midst of a civil war of unequaled magnitude and severity, which is sometimes seen to foreign states to invite and to provoke their aggression, peace has been preserved with all nations. Order has been maintained. The laws have been respected and obeyed, and harmony has prevailed everywhere except in the theater of military conflict. Well, that theater has been greatly contracted by the advancing armies and navies of the Union. Needful diversions of wealth and of strength from the fields of peaceful industry to the national defense have not arrested the plow, the shuttle, or the ship. The axe had enlarged the borders of our settlements, and the mines, as well of iron and coal of the precious metals, have yielded even more abundantly than heretofore. Population has steadily increased, notwithstanding the waste that has been made in the camp, the siege, and the battlefield. And the country, rejoicing in the consciousness of augmented strength and vigor, is permitted to expect continuance of years with large increase of freedom. No human counsel hath devised, nor hath any mortal hand worked out these great things. These are the gracious gifts of the Most High God, who, while dealing with us in anger for our sins, hath nevertheless remembered mercy. It has seemed to me fit and proper that they should be solemnly, reverently, and gratefully acknowledged as with one heart and voice by the whole American people. I do therefore invite my fellow citizens in every part of the United States, and also those who are at sea and those who are sojourning in foreign lands, to set apart and observe the last Thursday of November next as a day of thanksgiving and praise to our beneficent Father who dwelleth in the heavens. And I recommend to them that while offering up the ascriptions justly due him for such singular deliverances and blessings, they do also, with humble penitence for our national perverseness and disobedience, commend to his tender care all those who have become widows, orphans, mourners, or sufferers in the lamentable civil strife in which we are unavoidably engaged, and fervently implore the interposition of the almighty hand to heal the wounds of our nation and to restore it as soon as may be consistent with the divine purposes to the full enjoyment of peace, harmony, tranquility, and union. In testimony whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the United States to be affixed. Done at the city of Washington this 3rd day of October in the year of our Lord, 1863, and of the independence of the United States, the 88th. Proclamation of President Abraham Lincoln, October 3rd, 1863. Well said. It is 9:53, and that's just about going to do it for me and Stephen and Christian. Now, we're not gone forever. We'll be back in the morning, but Brian Kilmeade is going to jump in, take the microphone at 10 o'clock. He'll be with you until 12 noon. Todd Starnes, 12 to 2, and Dana Lash, our customary spot in the 2 o'clock hour. And then this afternoon, of course, The Drive with JG and WD. Josh Graham and Will Dalton will be with you from 3 until 6. What's on the radio this evening? Well, we've got Mountaineer Talk at 6 p.m., then the Duke Football Radio Show coming your way at 7 o'clock. And then Christian and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning on a Thursday at 7 a.m. On your list of things to do today, well, I just ask one question. Are you ready to play? Are you? The YMCA of Winston-Salem has opened registration for winter sports, and it is time to dive into the action. They've got basketball and indoor soccer and volleyball, the variety and fun your kid craves. You too. So hurry. Spots are filling up fast, and you don't want to miss out on all the excitement. Visit any branch of the Y of Northwest North Carolina, or you can do it online. YMCANWNC.org for details. That's YMCANWNC.org for details. Join us at the YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, where sports come alive. Indeed, they do. Just a reminder, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing today, we're available to go right along with you. We'll behave. We promise we'll be good. We're online at WSJS.com. Some overcast skies this morning, eventually mostly sunny before all is said and done, with a high of 73. Tonight, increasing clouds moving around the Piedmont Triad. We'll drop to the upper 40s before it's all over with. Then tomorrow, mostly clouds and 64. And Friday, trending upward again. Clouds to begin, a slight chance of rain. That'll happen in the first half of the day. That'll be up and out of town by the time lunchtime arrives, and then we'll top out about 71 degrees. You got something going on in your neck of the woods. You want the weather? You want to let me know? We can help spread the word. You can always reach out. Contact me anytime of the day or night, whatever works for you, via email. The address to use, Triad Today at WSJS.com. And don't forget, tomorrow we're going to have good news with Dan Courts. We're going to play Are You Smarter? That'll be a lot of fun. We've got a special edition of To Serve and Protect. And what can you win tomorrow? We've got Demon Deacon football. Wake Forest rounding up the home schedule. They'll take on Delaware the 22nd at a Legacy Stadium. Wake Forest basketball taking on Campbell on Tuesday the 25th. Northeastern coming to town on the 28th. And Motley Crue tickets. That's right. Motley Crue in Charlotte at PNC Music Pavilion in August, on Monday night. We've got them. You want them. You can win them tomorrow during Are You Smarter? Have a fabulous Wednesday. See you in the morning. News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Friday night, the Jerry Hunt Supercenter